What would be the worst buy one get free sale of all time?
Dick.
How? Can you elaborate on that, please?
I was gonna say Precious is nudes, but you win.
If you're at a gay bar and they're offering you buy one get one free for some dick, you go.
Unless you like that, and then it's no. Hey,
Wait, hold on. I said I would.
Young in the Wash looking for new
I would
co-hosts.
suck. So, can you say this again?
Ask Eric what I did when quarantine first started.
You don't want to know.
Bro,
What did you tell us, bro?
I was out here looking like Krillin.
Bald?
Whole face, whole head, shaved everything.
Fuck, must be nice.
Must be nice.
You keep dyeing your hair, you gonna be bald soon.
What does that even mean?
We gotta cut it off.
I cut it off.
You cut it off?
Okay, a little bit.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's way lower than that. Yeah, I must say that's much lower than it was before.
Everyone's headphones good?
Yeah, we
Sir.
are.
Everything's good. Cool.
Cameras, everything's good?
Camera's good. Headphones on. Alright, guys, we're gonna go live in 5, 4, 3, 2.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Energy Podcast. My name is Brian Landeros, and for those of you who don't know me, well, now you do. Like always, thank you so much for everybody that's been rocking with us. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you smash that subscribe button so you never miss a dose of this energy. Before we get into any of the good stuff, we got to get a little housekeeping stuff out of the way. Yo, if you haven't checked out episode 43 of the Energy Podcast with Alex Bentley, make sure you go do that right now. Creator of On Deck series starring Fernando Tatis Jr. from the San Diego Padres. Woo!
Go Padres.
The GOAT.
Also, the official No Bad Vibes video is up on YouTube. Last year, we had an event, the first energy event, and it was definitely for the city. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure you go do that before you do anything else.
Liddy.
Last but not least, I want to give a shout out to Supplied Brand for supplying us with this gear. Make sure you go check them out. We'll add all their stuff in the notes. But other than that, before we get into tonight's guest, I got a little announcement to make, guys. Woo. So I want to introduce today's guest co-host. This man has been seen dancing in the streets of San Diego by more than 600,000 people.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Can I get a fact check?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Big facts.
An avid golfer with a handicap of 19. Wow.
Is that true?
Where do we get this?
Is that true?
Hey, these are the guys. I don't know, bro. I don't make these.
The reason
Sources say that he's the sickest fool. Some know him as a little guy, but everyone knows him. Everybody knows him as your favorite barber, Evie Cuts. My brother,
Facts.
welcome to the Inner G. What's going on?
It's a pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here.
That's
And
it.
Hi.
He's right. Most people do know me as the sickest fool, but my first name actually is Eric, and some people know me as Javi. But
Yeah.
it's a pleasure
Everybody
to be
knows him as
here,
Evie Cuts.
But enough of me. We're here for the real sickest fools.
All right. Now it's time to introduce our guest for episode 44. A high school and college athlete. His Max Prep page does all the talking. With more than 165 points scored in his basketball career and more than 11 touchdowns in his football career, Travis has taken his talents behind the mic and is now one half of the Young and the Wash podcast. Shout out Max Preps, by the way. And next to him, we got a man who has over 100 kills in high school. And I'm not just talking about the bedroom. With over 100 kills in his volleyball career, Zoe has been known to drop a few bars according to SoundCloud, and it has been said that he can sing a real good cover of JoJo from time to time. These two men host the Young and the Wash podcast, where they ask questions that you didn't think you needed an answer. You can find them on Instagram, YouTube, where they are sure to make you laugh every freaking week. That being said,
Hilarious.
please welcome Travis and Zoe from the Young and the Wash.
Yeah.
What's good?
Yo. How you guys doing, boys?
We're out here, man. I'm enjoying myself.
Pausing.
All right, guys. So before we get into anything, we've come a long way, guys. So I did my research, and please give me a little bit more context of what this picture is, guys.
That's
You want this one?
go ahead. You can take this
I'm
one.
assuming this is gonna be on the
I'll
screen.
say something. I'll say
put this
something.
on the screen.
No, they're gonna have it on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna let you elaborate first.
Well, if you look here, the true backstory behind this, I believe these shirts are Travis's,
Yeah.
and these pants, contrary to popular belief, are my little brother's, who was, I want to say, in the 7th grade at the time.
Oh my
Which
god!
makes us in the 11th. As you can see, I look like I've ate myself since then. Travis has found a mustache. He has not found the frames or the lenses for those glasses, though. Those are still missing.
Yeah.
Were you bald?
Me? Nah, it's just it's dark in the background. I actually think I have a mohawk.
I blended in with the background.
Definitely not bald. There's definitely a faux hawk there. There's definitely a
Hey,
faux
I'm
hawk there.
shining though. Let's talk.
Yeah, for you, little sweaty there.
You look
man.
like Bobby Schmurder, bro.
Can we talk? Travis looks like he just got a chemical peel.
All right, guys, but enough of that. Let's talk about growth, guys. And we had to pull this one out, guys. So, hey, it gets better, guys, you know?
The Trav face.
It's a huge glare.
The Trav face is just getting better and better.
Hey, can we talk about something I was offended about before we even get into this?
Go ahead, bro.
All right, so you guys texted us earlier and asked for if this picture was okay, and I was fine with that. I look fucking crazy in this picture. Perfectly cool. What hurt my soul was use this picture and then only use Travis's clips for the promo. That hurt my soul.
Hey, you know what's crazy, bro? I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
It's a research
I told you, I
It
don't
was
do
the
the
research
editing,
team?
bro.
Oh, now it's research.
Hey, I just show up, remember?
right.
I just show up.
Sure.
I just show up.
That's
Backfire.
I'm the scapegoat, I guess.
Hey, you know what? Excuse me, energy audience. Pardon self. Pardon
It's
self.
all right, bro.
My
Just
bad,
don't let
my
it
bad.
happen again.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Anyways, can we go?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Thanks. All right, guys. Well, let's just get right to it, guys. So, what was the inspiration, you guys started the podcast?
I'd say I say it kind of started off. I like Josh here. I think he kind of started the motion, him and Zoe. But like he started having the mic in his garage, and they started to. We used to do this thing with fantasy football where we'd always do like after the draft, we talk about who did good in the draft, and then after that, like at the end we'd have that like an end one. But like I feel like one day, like the way I remember it is like one day we just kind of like Zoe had the idea of like, yo, like let's do a podcast, and Josh was like so down with it, and he was just like,
So it was one of those drunk nights that just turned
And
into
no,
it.
and I
I
actually remember that time that we were actually at Buffalo Wild Wings and we were talking about it, bro. I like vividly remember this. So I'm
That had
like,
to be like what, 2 years ago?
easily, bro. It was, I was barely getting started at that point. Yeah, for sure.
So with Trav, did they have to like convince you, or were you down from like the beginning?
They had to give you a few shots. Don't
Go
lie.
with that one for
Okay,
sure.
so here's the thing. So we started it with the post draft thing, like Trav says, and then we had started. We were trying to move forward, and then Josh was actually going to move from the spot we're in now. Unfortunately, he didn't move. So, but at the time, we were trying to do it. So then that's when I originally talked to you, and then it got backburnered for maybe 6-7 months.
Yeah.
And then I told Trav that like we should do this, and then me and Josh put a lot of work in, and then I shot a promo, and Trav went on a date and didn't show up to the promo.
Facts.
And then, but it wasn't really more convincing. I think it was just one of those. Travis is one of those. How do I say this? It's just you have to prove to him that you give a fuck to get him to give a fuck.
Yeah,
like he's
You got skin in the game. You got to have skin in the game.
Yeah, but like I'm more. But the difference is I'm more one of those people like, oh, you say we're gonna go, let's go.
Yeah,
like
right.
I can be a little bit more blind about the game plan. And Travis has moments where he's definitely one of those people like I'm like, we're gonna do this, let's just go.
Yeah.
This was one of those things that's like very uncomfortable, I guess, for him at one point.
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
Because with Trav, I definitely seen like him when he first started to like now he's like fully and comfortable now. In the beginning he was a little shy and he didn't want to say too much. Which I kind of feel right now. It's like I don't want to say.
Hey, you're talking too much.
Shoot, cut me off.
Go ahead.
But that's how it is.
Yeah.
And now I've seen him just progress. In each episode, he's just like getting more comfortable and
That's
coming
right.
out.
I had to give this man a trophy.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
I saw it. Yeah,
that was lit.
Congrats, bro. Congrats.
That's what I'm talking
You
about.
earned it, bro.
Thank you. It was lit.
So how did you like really go and get that embroidered?
Yeah, I paid the money for that.
Yeah.
Because
Bro,
like
Marcos, where's my fucking trophy?
Right, we talked about this, and not to like, I can say this now because I feel like Travis is like grown.
Yeah.
It was one of the most frustrating things starting this with Travis because I picked him because I'm like, this is how we work.
Well, you know how sick he is, but when I feel like in front of the camera,
He got
He's a little
shriveled
shy.
up, and then
Yeah.
me and Trav talk about it.
Like a sponge.
Yeah.
Put water in me and
Absorb
I'll start to
everything.
expand.
The problem is when
SpongeBob.
Trav gets like uncomfortable, and then you like critique him at times. He's got very like back against the wall mentality. So in the beginning, it was just like this is constructive criticism. Like
Oh, so
you
you're
are
fighting
good.
back.
Yeah, it's like you are good. Like you, like
That's
the
my
people
type.
want to see you,
Yeah.
but you have to let them see you for who you are and not this like shy. Like you're not this shy.
Bro,
in real
you
life.
like compliments, huh?
I got a compliment here and there, when I got a nice
but
when I
Positive
got a
words
nice
of
cut,
encouragement.
When I got a nice cut and I'm on 111, like
111%,
111%,
baby.
exactly. I got a compliment here or there. I like it.
yeah. And once you get him going, he's on a sick one.
Bro, don't give these guys shots, cause shit. But anyways, the Young and the Wash. How did this name come about, guys?
That was me.
That was you? All you take credit?
All me. That's the one thing I will 100% take
So
credit for.
how did you come, up with it? What did you, how did it come to you, bro?
Just bullshitting. I think we were thinking of like a bunch of different names, and I definitely knew we were gonna do a name off like I was gonna flip something, like I was gonna do like a parody. I was gonna flip something, and then I think it was like a bunch of just shitty names. I was thinking of, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say no. I was gonna say I remember it as like it mainly was a Zoe thing for sure. But I remember kind of like we were talking, me, the Walk On Wizard and Dunzo here, like, and we're just like bullshitting in the garage, and like and I was like kind of talking about how we were trying to get deep, talk about real conversations, and I was talking about how like the transition from being an athlete to working is a hard transition. A lot of people don't talk about that because like when you see yourself as just an athlete and that's what you identify yourself as, trying to go into something different was like hard. That's something I had to deal with. And we were kind of talking about it. We're talking about, and then like, it goes into like, we're washed. And I'm like, then we're talking about it. It's like, well, I'm washed now. I'm not an athlete. I'm washed and I'm young. So like, and that's kind of, then Zoe came young and washed and boom.
So I'm getting the vibe that you came up with the name, but you gave it the meaning.
Yeah, I guess the conversation. I started up the conversation.
I love the name. It makes it known that it's like it's funny.
No, I think everyone's young, and everyone can feel the young in the wash. As you get older, you're like, I'm not that guy anymore. I'm pretty washed. Oh wow.
Yeah, facts.
No, but it's funny that you guys say that because before we actually came up with the name Energy, the official name of the podcast was going to be The Little Guy.
The little guy?
I would have loved.
So no, hey, check it out. I made a whole Instagram page, dropped a few marketing promotional videos, and then as we were watching it, I was going at it, and we were planning for like months, and we were running with this name already. Like we were ready to make it happen.
The little guy.
The little guy, coming under with the underdog mentality, bro. And then
underdog. That's hilarious.
And then all of a sudden, like one day, I'm just at home, literally chilling. The lights dim down in the the living room, just how I like to chill at home. And all of a sudden, I got that spark in my head. I was like, dude, it's gonna be the Energy. That's it. And then we ended up just going with that. And then a few episodes later, here we are, guys.
Just the little guy though. That's hilarious.
I still have the profile. I might still use it for something. So I just put it in the back burner right now.
That's your burner account?
So it was going to be the name of the podcast, but we ended up just kind of like moving a different direction and just completely
I'm gonna
left that ship.
It would have been real hard to get me on this pod if you're like, and today's little guy is. I would have been like, the fuck?
Like, I know you ain't talking about me.
So talk about the creative process when it comes to you guys, coming together and, doing episodes for the Young and the Washed.
It's becoming more collaborative, I would say for sure. I think when we started, because this is more like Travis is working right now. Me and
right.
Josh is trying to find employment. I was unemployed when we started this. So I had an 8-episode game plan of topics, probably a little about that. And obviously we were going to focus on the sports aspect.
Yeah,
but I had
things
we wanted to go over. We had a lot of, if you look at our first couple episodes, the topics are great. We were talking about some bullshit. The actual format of it isn't, but the topics are very
it's like trending stuff.
Very,
shit
very
people want to hear.
Yeah,
love it.
I wanted to originally, my game plan was to attack IG, and the way I wanted to attack IG was through nostalgia, the Young and the Washed.
Oh, of course.
So to the point of Travis talking about how he's like, okay, now we're not in this space anymore. We need to convert as people, as a human being into being more older.
Right.
I was like, all right, well, how do we connect with an audience that doesn't necessarily care about sports? If that's
definitely.
So, but everyone can relate to ringtones and denim shorts in 06.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's key.
So that being said, who would you guys say is your guys' target audience?
The target audience, anyone that's your girl.
Hey, and it's funny you guys say that because I was like, damn, if your girl is listening to your guys' podcast, focus on yourself.
Your girl's favorite
just
podcast.
Focus on yourself.
That's who I'm going for. You know what I'm saying? No, in all seriousness, definitely just anyone who's listening, who's down to listen to, just some two funny guys, you know what I'm saying? Talk
Shooting
about
up-to-date
topics. Yeah, exactly. Shooting the shit, talking about some up-to-date topics, some hard-hitting stuff sometimes, sometimes we'll hit deep and stuff like that. But any age groups,
love
if you're allowed to,
of course.
No, of course. And I think that's why it can hit a big audience and stuff like that. Because as long as you're okay, I know of a 15-year-old kid and your mom, you need permission to listen to the show for sure. But
Oh,
you know. But yeah,
We're just trying to make
Ready.
it like the goal is to make older people feel like they can come in and get an understanding of us to a certain degree, and then the younger kid who's like 21, 22 has like kind of weird, like he's like, what, like where am I in life right now? Yeah, it's a lot of funny, but we do talk on like serious things at times.
Yeah, of course.
So it's just like we're trying to make you realize like you're not the only one who felt awkward in this space.
Definitely,
like we all felt
definitely.
like I can't imagine what 2014 Zoe was like thinking.
Oh, man,
compared to like now.
I got something ready for you. I got something even better than you.
God, I'm terrified.
Yeah, you literally like roast yourself to let everybody know. Like
But then
we
nobody
all
could
went
do
through
it.
that shit. You
Bro,
know, it's
yeah,
like it's okay.
Yeah,
just like
bro.
your friend group, as we've talked about, like on the chair and stuff like that. Like, you know, like that's what we do. All we
Yeah, of
our
course,
friend
that's
group
love.
is
That's
nothing
love. That's
nothing
legit
but
love.
hostility and roast. Like that's all it is.
Because every time you like post something, like, damn, like he really said that. Because I think that, but I'm not gonna say it. You know, and you're just like, bro, he really said that shit.
That's cool.
Bro, this week I had to admit, because we're talking about like words that women use to categorize guys. Josh has like the most fucked up nickname for me, but it's, oh, I'm sorry, can we cuss?
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
No fucking way, bro.
We're
You just
vibing
can't.
here.
This fool Josh, he's like, we'll get in arguments about females. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about her. Like that's just a homegirl. Like she, like I would never touch that. He goes, shut up, friend zoned. Like, bro, it's one of, bro.
I love
If people
that.
can see Josh right now, Josh is,
He said no.
My man, Josh turned his hat backwards like Ash Ketchum right now. Like,
He said,
yeah, but like,
friend zone.
but like it's funny.
That's bad.
But it's funny. Like it's bad. But at the same time, it's like I gotta laugh at myself. Like why?
Yeah.
Like, it's not that like I'm not a real personality. I'm not a sports writer. I'm not a blogger. I'm just trying to explain to people like you can be yourself, make money,
Thank
and
you.
it will give people some backbone to stand on. And that's all that matters.
And more than anything, the fact that you're able to be yourself, bro, like
and he's
that-
always been
nobody
like
else
that.
could be yourself.
And Dunzo's always been like,
Yeah,
you know, Zo's
exactly. And I
always
admire
been
that
like
about
that.
you, bro.
I'll tell you that right now.
I'm Liam Neeson, bro. I'm the same person everywhere I go.
In every movie, I'm whooping
person.
someone's ass.
Right now, when everyone's scared of like getting canceled and stuff, you guys are just going at it, and that's everyone wants that. You know, people are kind of done with the whole cancel.
And you guys go
Yeah.
back and forth and bickering sometimes, and that's what people love. Like,
Okay, that's our actual relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
that's cute, bro. Sure. So one thing I admire about you guys is you guys always start your show with the quick hitters, right? And it's so cool, you know, to get hit
Love
with these
it.
questions. Yeah, no, it's amazing. So I thought I bring something for you guys that's
Okay.
a similar vibe, right?
Okay.
Hey, and you know, we all have done plenty of podcast episodes, and sometimes, honestly, I don't know about you guys, but I forget what I said in
Oh,
some episodes, right?
shit.
So this,
Who you
this-
talking to?
This next segment is called "He Said, She Said, We Said, Who Said."
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
That sounds
all right.
So you're
awesome.
supposed to guess who said the following quote.
And if
Okay.
if you guys guess it right or
Like
wrong,
one of us?
you gotta take a shot.
No, Josh, he doesn't do quick hitters. It's just
I'm just
us.
making sure. I'm just making sure. These are the Travis questions I asked.
I'm just a curious guy.
From the quick hitters.
Okay.
All right. So we'll get into the first one. All right, guys.
I want to see this. Yes.
When asked which basketball player can you take in a fight, one of you said Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, that's definitely got to be so.
All right, bro. Take a shot.
I'm with it.
I'm with you. Come on, quick.
I'm gonna say this, and this is funny because we actually took this out of one of the other episodes of Young and the Wash. But don't get me wrong, I could get killed by a Frenchman. It's possible.
Could happen.
It could happen.
Most
I
likely.
could get wings.
Chances are.
I could get wings tomorrow. Also,
If you drink a Red Bull.
I could wake up with one ab. We don't know, but I know one thing.
Not happening.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna cut you off there, bro. Let's take the shot, bro. Let me see your shot, guys. All
Oh yes.
right, next question.
Am I taking the shot?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
What are we here for?
You took my shot.
It's Brian's first time.
Sorry, guys, I'm already faded.
Let's get this
I
guy.
guess so.
Yeah, shit. I don't usually do
You're talking
this.
too much, bro.
Thank you, bro.
beautiful. And you just stole my White Claw. That's cool. Whatever.
All right, question number 2.
You stole his White Claw? That's wild.
Give me your keys. You're
Who
drunk.
is this guy?
All right. If she has an anaconda grip, I'm out.
That sounds like something. I don't know. Josh doesn't do that.
Repeat it again, Brian.
If she got that anaconda grip, I'm out.
I have seen. I do like the movie Anaconda, but I don't know if I'd say that though.
I'm guessing Zoe. Again.
Yeah, I'm going Zoe. It was me.
Oh, no, time out. I can tell you exactly when you did it. Because then you were like, she has on the anaconda grip, and I smacked her hand away. That's exactly what you did. Am I lying here? Hey, research and development, is that what happened?
Research
Thank you.
has gone.
development. Where did the development come from?
I need that on the
title.
screen. Put that up. I need the rewrite.
All right,
It's so true.
question number 3. When discussing about eating ass, what I don't need is to be going down on you and getting Baja blasted in the face.
If there's any form of alliteration in the sentence,
Can I get some context on that?
I'm not saying I'm not swearing enough to
all right,
think.
so we were talking about going down and pleasuring someone from the back door. And my thought process was, if you're gonna do that to a woman, you need to be aware of her dietary like habits.
Yes.
So like, if she only eats like Jack in a Box,
research?
but like you gotta think about it. If she only eats Jack, all right, yeah, like if she only eats Jack in a Box, she has like a horrible diet. She could be cute, but if she's just like nasty, like with what she eats, she can be as cute and petite as possible. But like that, it's got to secrete some way. That's not
If
about
you eat
that.
beefy 5 layers all the time, with the
like,
fire sauce from Taco Bell.
If Humberto's is in your starred contacts, like I know what time it is. Like,
It's wild.
Oh, shit. All right, so to win a Super Bowl, I would pick Julio Jones to win it all for me right now.
Oh, that was a weird take.
Damn, bro, you pick
Julio Jones to win
That's
it
what
all?
I said, bro.
I'm pretty sure this was me, but I retracted this fairly quickly afterwards because I didn't understand what the conversation was. Completely.
Yeah, it's gotta be. I don't know if I'd say something that
So I'll be
wild.
saying some wild and shit
Yeah, I
about
don't know if I'm
sports.
that wild. Yeah,
All right,
it's gotta be so.
This one, yeah, it was.
He said Philip Rivers isn't going to the Hall of Fame.
No, I didn't say Philip Rivers. I said Philip Rivers can't argue with the other Hall of Famers.
All right, that deserves a shot. Fuck it.
Okay.
Research
You
and development.
agree with that?
What?
He said that Philip Rivers isn't going to go to the Hall of Fame, or would
He's
you
gonna
say
go to the
so?
Hall of Fame.
I literally.
What did you
My
say?
exact words were, "I hope Philip Rivers makes it." I said this,
But he also said that if Philip Rivers makes it, Philip Rivers makes it, then that he has to. Matt Ryan's gonna has to
because
make it
it's
as well.
very similar resumes, and people feel on the other coast on the East Coast, they feel very similar about Philip Rivers as people over here feel about Matt Ryan minus the Super Bowl. It's just a guy.
But
It's a
does
bunch
Matt
of
Ryan have those numbers?
Matt Ryan has
Matt
an
Ryan's got
MVP.
some serious numbers though. He's got some
But
serious
consistent numbers, though.
No one's thrown more yards in the first 10 years.
If you look up his stats, he's low-key nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. I just,
He's a very even when the Falcons suck, he's throwing for over 3,700 with like 25, 22 tubs.
I'm not looking at his stats like that.
Yeah,
so I wouldn't
me
know.
neither, bro.
I love it.
Yeah.
Fantasy football, I love that. Like when fantasy
much?
football comes around, I mean, I'm doing mock drafts like 2 months before. Like I
You're
love.
putting in
Have
that
you won?
research and
I
development.
love that. I love
Have you
that
took
shit.
a dub in fantasy?
I've won the league before, but I just fell short to this guy this year. Which fuck you. We both fell short to.
I know, I finished
and then,
third, I was
and then I
hurt.
finished, and then he beat me for third. But it was okay though. I got a free dinner from my girl.
Yeah, and I got my money back. We
for
called
going
it
in
even,
fourth.
you know.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, the last one kind of had me thinking, not the last one, but this next one had me thinking a little bit like, what the fuck? But let's take the shot first. I always take your shit.
For the boys.
Oh, no respect.
I know. What is this?
It doesn't cheer.
Hey,
Hey,
There you go. There you go.
Hey.
There you go.
it's
I
my
don't know this guy right now.
Dude, I didn't know this next guy after this last question, bro. Shit.
Got it.
Yeah, you ready for- I'm not gonna know this guy.
It already is Travis.
All right, I would suck someone off in order to sleep with whoever I want.
That sounds like something Josh would say, but I mean, if I said that, like, damn.
That was you, bro.
You guys hear that?
Did I retract that? Got you, bro.
Did I retract that after?
No retraction. Can I get a fact check? Can I get a fact check?
Hey, which
Yeah.
camera?
Wait,
Which
wait,
camera
wait,
here?
wait,
Hey,
fact
hey,
check.
hey,
Wait, hold on.
hey.
I said I would.
Young in the Watch looking for new
I would
co-host.
suck. So, can you say this again?
Purse, research, and development.
Okay, per research and development.
I would suck someone off in order for me to sleep with whoever I want.
I'm not surprised.
He's like, I said that?
Okay, yeah. It sounds like something I'd say just off of just no thought.
Yeah.
Hey, Drama put Trav. Before Trav even
did?
answered,
Oh,
Drama
fuck.
put Trav in the
Trav.
bottle.
Maybe I am that type of guy. Maybe I am.
So it's 6, I think.
Maybe I am.
Oh, shit. All right. So moving forward, y'all don't pay enough attention to the balls. They get neglected, and it's sad.
That sounds like your
feel like that
wordplay.
to me-
That's
yeah,
your
I think the wording, I think the
that's your
subject
type-
matter is Travis.
I'd be like,
I feel like he led me there, but I said
I would say like man's balls don't get touched enough. Like that's something I would say.
Don't miss the balls.
Hey, speaking of which, use Smooth My Balls promo code WASH
Yes.
for 15% off.
Oh, this is a paid ad?
Oh no! Hey, we break bread. We break bread around here. I got energy. I don't know what the G
Sign this guy.
stands for, but it's gonna be inner something.
You the G.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, this guy's quick.
All right, last question. If you're asking someone to suck the balls when they don't usually do it, but then they end up doing it, I'm going to consider that a gift.
I know this is a Valentine's Day episode for sure.
I consider that a gift. You know what? Maybe that is something Travis would
I'm gonna go
say.
Trav on that
Maybe
one.
that is something articulate enough for me. Maybe.
Third person will be.
Time out. Can we look at the definition of the word articulate?
Fact check, please. All right.
Marcos.
Who was it?
Who said
was
it?
It was you, Trav.
Yes.
Well, what about the last one?
Damn, hey,
That was Trav.
It was both of them were Trav. The last two.
No.
No, it was Zoe, Trav.
Okay.
All right. So, Zoe, this one's for you. What were you doing on April 30th, 2011?
If I guess this right, because
You saw it?
no, because I went on my Facebook and deleted a bunch of these pictures, so I know the dates. I was at a pep rally outside.
Maybe.
Fact check.
So it was insane.
So, give us a little bit more context about this picture. What the fuck were you thinking, bro? What the fuck were you thinking here, bro? You look very, very in a deep thought. Like, only person that got the camera dead on in the fucking face.
Which is actually, you know,
Y'all
what's
ever seen the land? Hey, one of my best roasts ever. You ever seen Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell? You ever seen that movie? You know,
this wasn't even your road.
Yes, it was. Oh my god, this was so
Takes
my
it
roast.
away
I
from
put
me.
your face next to it. It's on my Instagram from like way back. And like you seen the aliens from the time from the thing.
I saw a picture.
I put those pics next to the things, bro.
Okay, all right, so to answer your question, I'm going to prom for the first time as an underclassman.
Yeah,
That's not a
nice.
flex. It was just something that happened.
Slight flex.
Slight
Slight flex.
He was
I had-
hyped. He was hyped.
This is
a mohawk.
I'm the only black guy in this
wasn't
house, so I
EV
got to
cuts.
keep a smile on my face.
Hey, look cool. Play cool. Play cool.
Play cool.
That's hilarious.
All right, Trav, but we didn't forget about
Of
you,
course
bro.
not.
We
Of course
did it.
not.
We did it.
I hope you have a picture from the same
Oh,
prom.
bro, no, I wish. But this one, bro,
Oh, I
it's
know.
actually a little bit. Hey, this one kind of. Trav, again, bro, I have these thoughts of you, and all of a sudden, bro,
Hey, I do questionable things all the
bro,
time.
tell me what the fuck you were
Bro,
doing here.
I just untagged myself in this picture.
Like, Josh, you were here too, bro. Tell us a little bit about what's
That's
Trav
the
in high
one.
school.
That's the one I thought
If
he
you
was.
know Trav in high school, that's what represents him right there.
Hey, tell us a little bit about what's going on here, bro.
Hey, shouts to Josh for being suspect with us, though.
Yeah, he's a cameo, bro,
Hey,
right there.
they used to say things about Eastlake. I'm telling you, Eastlake's football team. You
Yeah.
know, we come in and whoop that ass, but we were the most suspect fucking
Sus.
school out there, dude. We were sus.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
If you played
Exactly.
football for East Lake High School, you were
Hey,
sus.
Bro.
And it was passed down by tradition.
Yeah.
And Travis started it.
No,
so.
I did not.
No, your brother's great. That's your brother
Yeah,
in them,
you,
bro.
your
Maybe
brother,
Tony
and
and-
Sean Green.
Bro, remember what they did to us our
shit.
first day on
Trust
varsity
me, I
practice?
know,
Bro,
I
when your
know.
brother, hold on, talk about. Can we talk about this? So this is the best part.
Yeah,
of
no,
the
of
suspect
course.
ass picture. I have my finger on my tongue. Actually, not actually even the most suspect part of this
Bro,
picture.
like, you're liking this. Like, this is turning you on in a
But no,
way.
but
That's the
here-
vibe I
here's-
got, bro.
And then
Yeah.
the eye contact.
No,
And Josh
no,
is just looking at him.
Josh is just like, holy shit, really, guys? This is what the fuck
Josh
you
has
doing?
that face. Like, you ever know when like your team captain has to do something?
Yeah,
that he
he's
doesn't
just
wanna
there
do?
like, I'm here because
He's looking
guilt
at
by
this-
association.
Josh is like, God, these are my top 3 targets. I gotta throw the ball to these guys. Oh my fucking
Facts.
God.
Hey, but it just shows that you guys love each other. Is that,
Hey,
you know, that's
there's
that
a vibe.
team. It's that team.
There's only 2 sides to me as Travis. There's basically like us like this, and literally like me saying like, "Do you want my hands?" It's just what it is. That's just how we communicate, though.
That's how it goes.
So, all right. Now that we got that out of the way, Jesus. Thank you guys for that context. Yeah,
Hey, you're welcome.
I don't think it cleared up anything.
no, it didn't. I still got these. All right. So, hey, what do you guys enjoy the most about hosting the Young and the Washed?
I get to build something with the people I give a fuck about. Like,
Nice.
like if
That's real.
anything that we might argue, bicker, or whatever about, like me and Travis had a real talk on New Year's. It's like, if I come at you, bro, it's about the show.
Yeah.
It's not about personal. Even to the point where, like, when you were texting me yesterday about that stuff, I had to kind of separate myself because I'm like, I'm mad at regular Travis for like that conversation, but I'm not mad at like I'm mad at podcast Travis for asking that.
Yeah.
I can't be regular mad
Yeah,
at him.
it's
You know
not
what I mean?
gonna
Like I
take
can't
it
I can't bring like
out and
how
personal.
I personally
It's like
act
business and
about that.
personal.
Yeah,
Exactly,
and
yeah.
I feel like I've done a decently fair job of doing it. There's been times where Travis is like, "Zo, you need to understand where you're coming from in this," but it's been vice versa of him knowing like,
But you know what? That goes to
businesses-
show that you're a real friend, you know? And if
Yeah.
you're able to tell your friend, like Javi does this for me all the time, and I admire him for that because whenever I'm, slipping, whenever he's slipping, we're not afraid to just check each other, you know?
Yeah.
And if
Doesn't
you're
mean I
not
don't
checking
love
each
you,
other,
you know?
if you're
Yeah,
not
That's
checking
exactly.
actually love.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no, and that's, if
That's
you're
hardcore
going
love.
on
That's
checking and
hard
being
love.
honest with you, then bro, like
Yeah.
they probably don't really care.
Exactly.
You know?
So,
I,
yeah.
thanks, bro.
Definitely.
well, because my thing is like
Always.
this.
Always.
This is a squad thing. Like I was
Yeah.
outside with these niggas beforehand.
Yeah.
and it'd be the same thing if Travis does something crazy in the club. Like there's a video of some dude like having to stop his teammate from starting a fight last
Yeah.
week. It was on on Bleacher Report or whatever, and that's like me and Travis like when it's time to go, we go. But you also gotta know to like ring your
Yeah,
boy
yeah, of
back
course.
Yeah.
and let him know. But the thing is, it's a squad. Like the way people looked at him, they were looking at me the same way before the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's my
facts.
guy.
Exactly.
So being on the show is
We're
no
a team.
different. Yeah, we were a
Yeah.
team before this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big facts.
So talk about working with JP Media.
It's lit. I love it. I love it.
Holla, bro.
I truly no,
Holla, bro.
no, if I could give real credit,
No,
like
yeah,
where
for
I think
sure.
credit's due, like I think working with Josh and JP Media and everything that he does, like, you know, and obviously I do the Young and the Wash, so I do it with Zoe, but like just giving Josh a shout out, like, dude,
No, yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
He's so I mean, he does our quick hitters, and he's so creative, and like he lets us be open, he lets us be ourselves, and honestly, the part that I appreciate the most is like he just continues to want to learn,
Yeah,
like, you know,
yeah.
like from our editing, like, you know, like he edits all of our stuff, like,
Yeah.
you know, like from
Hey,
the
and
from the
big
beginning.
shouts out to
Yeah.
that, because that's a
Yeah.
huge responsibility.
No, trust me,
bro.
and that's what I'm
huge.
saying. Like when I saw it happen, like when I saw like what it, like when I first looked at it at a computer, I was like, dude, like do I think I can learn it? Yes, but like from what like the time he has, like and stuff like what he's doing, like, it's just remarkable to me. So like I think it's great.
No, the beauty of like the Josh thing is, because I remember this is funny. When we did the promo, Travis's girl, I saw her. She goes, "Oh, it was a good little promo, but you guys' transitions are weak." First of all, anytime a woman says little, we already know how men respond to that. I hate when that
bro.
Yes, yeah, it hurts the soul. But but even in her saying that, it was a good bit like bookmark in my head, because now
Yeah.
anytime I go back and look at what Josh has done now compared to then, it's like it's
Wow.
only been 6 months.
Yeah.
And the transition is crazy. And this isn't what Josh, even when he got started with this wasn't supposed to be his job. Yeah, we pay him to edit, he produces all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But like this ship, like I said, like I'm gonna be the voice, I'm gonna be Wyland. Josh is the owner.
Yeah.
But the ship goes. If you got bad ownership in a franchise, it
I
don't
say like
ma-
he's the ship
Yeah.
almost. I say
so
like
are
he's
you guys-
It's a whole company,
I mean,
bro.
it's
Yeah,
a
so it's
company
a
and
team,
everyone
bro.
plays a role, but
It's
like
a
it's like
team.
it's almost like Zoe's the captain and like Josh is like the literal fucking ship.
But it's like a-
you know, like
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
like the ship. If the ship's not going,
that's what I
like,
wanted
you know
to
what I'm
know,
saying?
like,
Like it's
yeah.
like that's how I think. That's how
And
I
it
say
just
it.
always goes back to being a team, bro. You know, even
Exactly,
in sports, like, you know,
exactly.
everybody's playing their position, and if you don't have the right players in the right position, you're not gonna win the
All,
game.
all this is Eastlake Middle
That's
School
all
again.
it is, bro.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
is.
Playing on the basketball
playing
team
the-
again. We got
we
two
just playing the-
captains.
Communication.
And we got Zoe.
Yeah.
Why you gotta say it like that? We got two, and then we got Zoe. You know?
It's okay though, because as far as JP Media 25, hey, it's fine. I let Travis get that one off, but here's the thing though.
Oh shit! No,
Can
you
I
said it
talk
so
my shit?
nonchalant, bro.
Hey,
And we got Zoe.
can I talk my shit for a second? Let's just make this clear though.
Go ahead. Get it.
Hey, the show
him,
name,
Zoe. Get him.
times, the shirts, the branding,
Facts.
the promotion,
Facts.
all this other shit. Josh might be the owner, but you know what I am? I'm the captain now.
Yeah.
He ain't lying though. I give credit where credit's due. He ain't lying.
Put it there, pal.
He ain't lying.
He's taking over the shit.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
the shit. He
Yeah.
walked on the ship.
Yeah.
And the
We'll
captain.
ask Josh when we-
So
I'm the captain. Josh, what do you
Josh-
think about
Josh
this, bro?
is the ship.
What do you think about
He is
this,
the
bro?
ship.
No, he is the ship. I already said it. He
Zoe
is
is
the
the
ship.
actual driver now, so he's in control.
But sometimes the ship has a mind of its own too.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
big facts. The
shit's
waves
going
are wild.
wild.
The waves are wild.
Rock the boat. Rock
Exactly,
the boat.
exactly.
Rock.
It works.
So when it comes to the idea, it's like which one of you is the one that goes, okay, I have the idea, let's do it right now, but the other one's like,
As of
what?
recently, it's been a more, like we were saying
Team.
earlier, because we're getting
Yeah.
more
I said it was
comfortable
a
within
team.
ourselves.
Yeah.
It's more collaborative. So
I was gonna
what-
say in the beginning for me, I would say it's like these two for sure. I'm terrible. Like I said, like unfortunately
that
I do
about
got no
yourself.
job.
Don't
So
say that.
and honestly I'm so out there with the ADHD. Like I said, Zoe knows it's about me. My mind be bouncing. Like
Hey,
so
put it here,
you gotta
pal.
reel me in to get the mind going sometimes. But
Hey, put it here.
but as of recently, as he said, like yeah, it's definitely been more open now. But I think that's almost what makes it good, and especially sometimes it's very spontaneous because I think that's when me and Zoe.
But that's the
sometimes-
best, bro.
That's when me and Zoe sometimes do our best work.
Yeah,
It's
when you're
it's-
not even
it's when-
trying, it
no,
just
it's
comes
It's
naturally,
just when
bro.
it comes natural, and at that point we make
Yeah,
magic.
Back to like those episodes 6 months ago, like, well, this is where we started. Now look at us now.
I-
I could only imagine where we're gonna be a
Hey.
year from now.
Hold on, can I ask Trav a question?
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
We have 20 episodes as of today.
Yeah,
One, have you watched all 20?
all 20? No, definitely not. Definitely.
But I want to know, hey, which one is your favorite episode? Zoe
Mine?
first?
Ooh, the Halloween episode.
Halloween?
Halloween. We got
That was fucking great.
We were out here
That was
wild.
fucking great.
Even research and development said, "Yeah, you watched that one? Hey, that one was wild."
Yeah,
bro.
that was great. That was great.
You, Trav? That's the same
Hey,
one?
the
No.
Valentine's Day went crazy
No,
too.
that's me.
No,
That's
told
me.
you, I was
No,
cracking
that's
up,
me.
bro. I was
Me
like,
for me.
what
For me.
the
Valentine's one was
For me,
wild,
it was Valentine's
bro.
Day,
Fuck
and
that
I
was
love
wild.
No. All right, sorry.
Go,
Go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
It's
So,
your
all
show.
right, so I'm in, hey, I'm in an Airbnb, right?
Oh, bro.
You know what got me? The fact that you're like, so I'm at Airbnb. There's granite tops all over the bathroom.
Oh, my
and
God.
if I, you know, slide a dick pic.
Dude, this fool is wild.
No, and that's what I was gonna say. Like to elaborate a little bit off of what I think you're saying. Like that's what I think. That's what I thought made the episode so great was that it was different perspectives of different wildness. Like I'm always a relationship guy. This guy is just one of the most wild guys out there. We got the single. We got the Satan Sultan. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
The Sultan is single.
I always mess it up. I can't do it. I always
Sultan.
practice that. I practice that every single time. But like, yeah, dude, it's just like that was just such a great episode with such great vibes and just because we both have different bullshit to say when it comes to Valentine's. Like I said, like that's what I think we've been also building off of is the more personal topics. So I think,
but that's good.
No,
that's that vulnerability and putting yourself out there and letting people know that this happens to me. It happens to everyone. That's what gets people.
But like,
I got another question after this.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say
that. Yeah,
I was gonna say real quick. Back to it working though. It works like the Valentine's Day and the Halloween and stuff. It works because we're at all similar junctions in our lives, like me, Josh, and Trav. But Josh is like a more laid back, quiet single dude. I'm out here wilding a little bit more. My shooting percentage might be lower, but I'm gonna let you know I'm getting shots up. It don't fucking matter.
But it's all the numbers, bro. It's all numbers, bro.
Travis is the franchise player no matter where he goes, but it's like it just depends on how you want to like maneuver. Like I'm gonna be Rajon Rondo on a bunch of 1-year deals. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Did you know your hitting percentage was actually 310?
My hitting percentage, that's a lie. Unless you have my
Damn.
What is
Race
it?
your development needs to
volleyball
raise.
or baseball? Yeah. Oh no, that's actually a little high. That's a little higher than I thought it was.
He's very humble about it, but like you said, when he was the first man to come out of Eastlake and play volleyball.
Yeah, bro.
At a collegiate level.
How does that feel?
Not like much now because I ain't got no ankles.
Exactly.
But,
Don't
You
sleep.
feel a little washed?
oh, super wild.
Stupid.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be honest, though,
name
it's
came
cool. It's a cool accolade. They ain't gonna put me in the
said it.
Hall of Fame, but because Travis should be there first, so it don't really matter. You know what I mean?
Well, the first episode when I found out you guys were coming on, I mean, I've listened to bits and pieces, but I listened to the Valentine's Day one. I was like,
Dude, that one's
this
gold,
was
bro.
wild.
That one's gold. I love that one.
Back and I think I listened to the Halloween. I listened to another one, and you said like at first I didn't know what I was doing. I'm like I couldn't tell. I really cannot.
You're like, what do I do with these
Yeah.
hands? Do I put them down?
No.
Let's say that.
Go
The
ahead.
thing is, it's more that if the people that actually know Trav, he's hilarious,
Oh,
but
for
then
sure,
so
for
when you see
sure.
him kind of bottled up in the beginning, you're like, oh, he's way more
Yeah,
funny
and I
than
got
that,
a lot of
you know?
that, and I got a lot of that, and not just from these two, but I got a lot of it from people that like we started off with, and they were just like, Trav, like that you're
he's
you're,
there for
you're
a reason.
Got it,
you're a
bro.
demon, like you're not
Yeah.
like you like to
You're
like
like
to wild
humble,
out.
but just to like know that people are gonna hype you up and then be like, yeah, you're right. Thank
He's
you.
there for a reason, and his boys are trying to get it out of him.
Yeah, because even in the beginning,
Humble, cocky, bro. I like that.
in the
try to
beginning,
be.
me and Trav would argue, and I don't think he understood. I'm like, when I'm on my bullshit is when Trav provokes me. But when Trav is quiet, I can't be provoked and I can't be on my bullshit. You know what I mean? So it's like harder for me to get like
whenever
in like a quiet room. Like if I'm the only one just whiling and I look over and Trav's quiet,
Yeah.
and,
Like,
and he's
He'll
never
purposely
quiet.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
he got the technique, and he knows this is how well he knows me, and some of it's healthy, some of it's not. This man, to get himself up to wild out, he'll purposely piss me off. He'll say something that like,
he knows your buttons. He knows your buttons.
It's a real boy.
and I'll be like, what the like whatever. And there was one day he did that shit, and then he literally looks at me, and I'm heated.
Yeah.
He literally looks at me, hey, we're ready for the show, bud.
Yeah,
And I was just
exactly.
like, are you?
I'm a little
Because like we
fire
talked
in your
about,
ass.
he's like, you're not gonna take it
I got the
personal.
best in you.
And I was like, oh my god,
Because
but
you're never gonna take it personal, and
Yeah,
he can
exactly.
spark that fire, and he
Exactly.
can look at you and smile after.
Like,
you know?
goddamn, here I go, getting pissed at fucking podcast zone.
Exactly,
I knew I was like,
That's
oh,
a real boy.
I can go this far, and then right when I was like, oh, Trav's right there, I
hot.
start clapping.
Yeah,
and
he
he starts
did.
looking at me.
Bring it out.
crazy.
That's it.
And I'm
That's
like,
it.
no, literally, and he's like this close. I'm like, yeah, baby. And he's like, I'm like, you ready to shoot the show? He's like, oh my fucking god, like he was so. But
You got him sparked up.
bro, yeah, like because we can't be low, like we're not low energy boys. Like that's not what we're in here
My
doing.
thing
Like
is, like,
Go ahead.
for someone who wants to start a podcast, maybe it might be a Josh question, but how do you know who to pair up with? Like, you guys seem to mesh so well, but other people.
How do you know it's gonna be a good-
host, and it's just not gonna work out? How do you find that chemistry with that one person? Do you guys have any advice for someone starting a podcast?
I'll start. Yeah, I guess I'll start. Well, like I said, Zoe kind of reeled me in for this. I think almost. I know it's gonna sound super cliche, but I almost think like anybody could kind of do it. It's just that maybe it'll be a little easier if you're boys. So and if you're really on that level, so you can really be real with each other. But like. The reason why I say anybody can do it is just because if you're willing to let the guard down and be really serious with each other, you know, on a real level like that. Like, and it could be anybody, you know. That's why I say it could be anybody. But if you can let the guard down, you know, it's just like and be real. You can push each other to do it and make something good out of it if you both are willing to do it. And I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it's a team effort, definitely.
Yeah,
you know? Like you got to carry
exactly.
each other, you know. And then sometimes, like with me and Marcos, you know, he has my back, I have his back, so I feel 100% comfortable when he gives me constructive criticism, you know. And I'm like, bro, thank you. Like I might, you know, nobody likes to get told, but at the end of the day, I'm like, thank you. That's only going to make me better.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing is, in like Josh and Trav will tell you, I've like emphasized this a lot, is growth and knowing yourself.
Oh, for
so
sure.
it doesn't matter who your co-host is, as long as I shouldn't say it doesn't matter. Don't get me wrong. Chemistry is a big thing. So
for sure.
Let me not just put
failed
that to
in high
the
school.
side. Yeah. But twice. But I think what the big deal is, like Trav will tell you, one of the first things I asked him, like episode 3, I said, "Who are you?" And he looked at me. He got offended as a motherfucker.
But that's good, bro. I'm glad you got offended because you probably went home, looked in the mirror, and said, "Who the fuck am I?"
No, I knew.
Yeah.
I know damn well. I there are parts that I don't know, but like, but yeah.
Honestly,
But like knowing
going, Joe.
yourself and the commitment to self-growth in the process. So it's not enough for me to know that on this. Like, perfect example, Josh sends notes about the pod. I get offended every time this man sends notes. But the thing is, though, I also have to be like, I'm on this journey of self-growth in this space that I know nothing about. So I can't be offended. Like,
Even though you do get offended, you're gonna take notes. You know?
exactly. So like, am I saying?
I think it's good. As what he said, I think it's good to get offended. Like, you know, when we would play sports and they, you know, you're on film and they watch you look at the film, like, you know, you get criticized, like, be offended.
Well,
like,
nobody wants to be
you don't
wrong,
wanna
right?
be you don't
Nobody
wanna
wants to be wrong.
Nobody wants to be bad at what they do. But the thing, like he said, for self growth is you got to be able to accept it. Though.
And I think that's why you have to be boys, so somebody can actually tell you that straight up, you know, without, you know, you getting so offended, and then you can actually like take it in and be like, okay. Because if it was a random ass dude, you know, it's just a random dude
Who
that
the
you thought
fuck
was
is this
funny,
guy?
let's bring him on my co-host or whatever, and then he says that to you, I'll be like, man, fuck you, you know. But
Me and
your
Travis
boy,
are way too volatile for that. That's also
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
That's
you on
awesome.
that. So, where do you guys see yourself, you know, with the young and the washed as time progresses?
You want to take this?
No, I want you to take that one.
He's looking at you like,
I have an idea.
I have like
got 2 cents.
I would say this: the young and the washed will always be the young and the washed. I think the goal, the platform as a whole, is more connected to JP25 Media. Because when we started this, Josh will tell you, I came to him the day he started JP25 Media, dead ass, no idea he started it. The world just happened to align that day. That I was like, hey, I want to talk to you about the pod that we talked about doing 2 years ago. And about an hour before this, not me not being on social media, he had put out like JP25 Media is going to be a thing. I had no clue. Like the world just fucking worked out that way. But with that being said, my goal is just to give everyone who has something that's worth hearing a platform, regardless of what it is. Like we talk to people all, like I talked to I want to do a series of family health things. Like I got cousins and friends who work in sex education, social workers, things along that nature, things that are washed, but like information the world needs. But at the same time, I want to be able to sit on the beach in Miami and interview Gronk shirtless and just shoot the shit. You know what I mean? I want to show that there are levels, and you can be a dickhead and be introspective at the same time. Like I love YG, but I also listen to R&B music and love women the same way in the opposite sense, and just show that like just like the world isn't a bunch of black and white. The gray area is actually where we all live.
I'm about to say exactly. The gray is where we live.
so what would you guys say inspires you?
I'd say just the fact that we love to be with each other. I think it's a team thing.
Yeah.
As much as me and Zoe grind each other's gears, it's like in a no pause way here. Like it's like we can't get enough of it though. Like you know we just can't get enough of the relationship and the
they
back
do
and
the
forth.
same thing if the cameras were rolling or not.
Yeah.
They realize like they're like, let's get this on camera. Like the people need to see this.
You know what's funny? Right when we started, Eric hung out with us like in our group setting for the first time. He never hung out with like we've been over with you guys, but he never come to see what we be on.
Yeah.
And I remember we're in the car back. Travis is dropping us off. He goes, y'all be like bullshitting at each other's necks the whole time. This fool has
y'all going crazy at each other.
But like we're calm. We're like, hey, you gonna leave in 10 minutes? He's like, yeah, let's go. I'm like, all right, cool, let's get. You know what I mean? But that's just how we are. Like, and we've always been like this.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you, Zoe. How do you deal with Travis on the podcast?
A lot of it is me not trying to being aware of how to internalize certain things. Like like I said earlier, separating. I'm mad at the tendencies that regular Travis has and how to respond to them in a business like acumen, I believe is the term. So like there's things that Travis does that just fucking blows my high. but he knows it. Like anything I admit here, he already has heard. Like, he is the worst texter backer in the world. He half reads text messages.
Facts.
He literally asked questions that were just like, all right. For example, you see me. I asked you today, what are we doing for the
questions?
The questions. I put, hey, this is what we're going over tonight. You know what? He texts me back. You get those from Brian. Nigga, where else are we going tonight?
I work in the customer service field. The easiest way to get that empathy statement in is to repeat what they said.
So you said these are the questions. Great.
Thank you.
Who do we get them from?
And honestly, honestly, it's a re-triggering thing for me to like verify, to confirm exactly.
Okay,
so
this
I'm like,
is what he said. Great.
So like for instance, like I got in a car accident, like blah blah, or like how would I use that? I forgot. I don't know, but like I just say it back to them. Oh yeah, I need to file a claim today because I just got into an accident. Oh well, I'll be happy to file the claim for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like I just like repeating it, like sticks it in my mind, and it's like it's fucking there. Like, you know, like,
hold on. I have a question though. In the process of you doing that, let's be honest here. How many times have you either not read and or done the exact fucking opposite?
Oh, I'm on auto all the time. Like when people say,
doesn't
like,
answer my question.
Isn't that not the answer? Like,
no, okay. You're saying you do
that
this.
Is my answer.
No, hold on.
Wait.
I don't think I'm articulating the question correctly. Let me do this.
Okay, let me get it.
In the process of you doing that as a reminder, what is the percentage of it actually reminding you?
I'd say it's very
towards
high.
the young and the wash.
For young and the wash, it's so much different, which is hilarious. Which I've been and analyzing myself. When I do it on a call and it's like boom, 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 boom on a keyboard is so much different than just reading a text.
Oh,
it's
definitely, because you're getting the words to your
half the time I'm reading these texts, and this is what you gotta remember. I'm off of work. I usually don't, like, I'm just usually on autopilot already. Half the time thinking about Call of Duty and Nick Merckx, like, you know what I'm saying, like Twitch. And then so like when I read it, it's like, I'm packing this, or I'm doing this, or I'm going to go work out here. So like after work, it's as if my sharpness is not there.
Okay,
it's so weird. But what I've had to do though, as I look myself, as though we just recently talked to my own girlfriend said this to me, is that like, well, maybe you have to pay attention to what is being said in the text message more. Like you have to focus that this is what it's
a lot of us have like our work time and like when we're like working and have to focus on stuff, and then we have like our like hang out and your brain's not worrying about anything at that time.
From 9 to 5:30, I could tell you anything and everything about a claim in like my texting life and anything like that. If you're trying to get to me, it's most likely not going to be consistent. And then after that, after 5:30, that's when I go into the not working mentality, which is, you know, usually not caring about a lot of things. So,
you want to go in here?
Dude, it's so wild.
But I'll say so. It's like different for me because I come from when I was doing music, and when I was at work, while I'm working, I'm still jotting. My mind's still going. So like, in a sense of not necessarily that I multitask well, but I'm scattered. I'm a different type of scattered brain.
Wait, you said this. He's not a good multitasker.
Yeah, like it's not like Travis is like a, which is good though, because sometimes you need the tunnel vision guy though. Like you need the
and I'll let you know, if you're working in claims, you're not multitasking because you're multitasking while you're doing your damn job. I'll tell you that right now. So
but like I'll say this.
I'll tell you that right now.
Like, but the reason
that's just wild.
The reason why like it was hard for me to give him any empathy originally, like I was a server for 5 years before the pandemic. So I'm doing the definition of multitasking while still like while I'm in my server pad, like Till will ask me for something, I'm writing whatever little random bar I just thought of in the middle of the day. So my head was already, I myself was already programmed to do like, I'm listening, putting out information, receiving, like my mind just went that way.
But hey, you know what? I'll back you up, bro, because even like, you know, when you're speaking to clients, you're speaking to people, you really have to listen to what they're saying.
Oh.
And when you repeat it, you're almost just verifying that what they said is what they need you to do, right?
Oh, I'm telling you,
So when they said, multitask, I can't multitask because if I don't get what they need, then I might do my job wrong.
And I'm being paid for this.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm focused on this, you know, from 9 to 5 to whatever. And after that, like I'm so just been focused on one thing, two things that I'm doing. But after that, I want to focus on anything.
But
I just want to let my brain
and that's the
breathe.
issue is I don't want to focus on anything.
But if you know Trav, you know that it's not personal. It's not like he's ignoring you on purpose. You know, it's like he's just
it's just who you are.
It's going in one ear and out the other, and he's just doing.
And you know what I hate though, and it's because that's just what I feel like a lot of people can relate to. And as you say, I'm not taking it. Don't take it personal, you know, because somebody will bring up something, you know, 3 hours later, and I'm like, oh my god, like, fuck, like, you know, like, damn, like, you know, I knew I was supposed to do something. Like, you know,
That happens to me all the time.
Oh my god. So like, yeah. So like, that's just what I'm in at the moment. So, but I've been trying to get better at it.
Hey, we work at it every day, bro. Trust me, I feel
he's
you.
improved.
Trying to get better.
I think
he's getting better.
The Travis goal I think now is because I asked, do you know yourself? Now that he clearly knows who he is, now you need to. Like, we all have to do this. Like, Josh is on me. I'm late fucking everywhere. Like, I have to set timers and shit. I have to set like timers and shit ahead of time now because I know, like, I'm going to be late. Now, the Trav goal is now like, hey, you know you're going to forget things. Find a preventative measure for when you do.
That's some real turd thoughts right
there.
You know what
it is. A notepad is so clutch for me. I like to write things down.
Oh, I have so many pads.
I don't know why. I can't text it though. It can't be electronic. It has to be physical.
No, I like pen to paper.
It has to be. Yeah,
pen to paper has another.
I don't know why.
It hits different, bro.
There's an app for reminders.
Again, it's electronic. It's electronic.
It goes beep beep beep.
I'm telling you, it's electronic.
Pen to paper just hits different, bro. Trust me.
It's a learning technique.
It changed Ryan's life, bro. I swear.
I have like 6 different journals for different things in my life.
And he was never like that. But once he started writing shit down,
it's
why? Why? Because I can't remember all this shit, bro. So if I don't write it down, I gotta focus on one thing,
there's studies on it for studying. If you physically write it down and write it out, it sticks in your mind differently than when it's just being heard. So yeah.
So outside of the young and wash, who is Zoe and who is Trav?
You want to start?
Can I get another?
Well, I'm DUNZO, aka Fat Face Fabio,
Fat Bulls,
aka
Facts,
aka El Presidente.
Yeah, he's El Presidente. Yeah,
aka the cutest fool.
AKA the cutest fool, AKA Fat Face, or I say Husky Hustler.
Yeah, there you go.
AKA the T.O. who's known to tiptoe around you hoes like I got turf toe.
Facts.
Yeah, keep going.
You know what I mean? AKA the Dusty Dynamo. AKA Downtown Dunzo. AKA Clico the Freako. You know what I mean? But to answer that, Zoe is
Damn, bro, we hyped it up.
I know.
You hyped it up like nickname 12 in.
Yeah, fire. Keep it going.
Come on.
Z Shicey.
You're wild for that one. I want to know you're wild for Z Shicey.
Hey, what's wilder, that or your mustache? Anyway, so as we were saying,
Z Shicey.
But to answer that question, like very simply, I am a very loud. I'm a very loud, deep thinker. Like I think very deeply, but I scream it as I'm thinking it, so it comes off a certain way. But I'm very caring. It may come off a certain way. I think it's like Josh. What's the Nick Saban quote? That passion looks like aggression to the unmotivated. It's something like along those lines. Like I know I come off a certain way to people, but it's just like I give a fuck. Anything I do, I care about my friends. My things like if I'm not talking to you, it's because I'm either trying to get a feel for you, or I'm just that's my way of just telling you I don't fuck with you, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just that simple.
100%. Me? Who am I? I'm a nerd. I like to play a lot of video games. I love the game. I like to look good.
He's a nerd that's just really talented at sports.
Yeah, like I love the ball. Playing basketball brings out a different side of me. But like, yeah, I like to look good in the sense of always having a fresh cut.
I look good.
I like having a fresh cut. I really do. I think it's big. I think
your confidence
good.
up.
Yeah, exactly. And I like that older Travis. I like being stable. I like being stable. I think that's something I didn't think about as a youngin that I appreciate so much more now is to be kind of self-efficient.
Yeah.
And to be stable.
And that's a big topic, you know, because you go your whole life thinking like, oh, I'm still not there. But you come to realize, oh shit, I'm more closer to 30 than I am to 18. You know what I mean? And then you start thinking like, whoa, what have I done? What have I accomplished?
Yeah.
Yo, I got to get it going if I haven't already, bro.
Big time.
And you start eating yourself up alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and since you guys literally, every show has been getting like funnier and funnier.
I appreciate that.
I want to know, what do you think the wildest shit Trav has ever said on the show?
This nigga says he doesn't take showers after he works out. No question.
You just go straight to bed?
Sometimes.
Straight to bed.
It must happen.
Shit happens.
And
I'm lazy as fuck.
And Trav, what do you think though the wildest shit?
Dude, he says so much shit, dude. I don't even.
You gotta pick one.
Dude,
What do you think's the wildest shit I've said?
Yeah.
Give Travis the second thing.
Shit, I'll suck someone's.
I think it was
That
the.
won't say me.
All
I was gonna say nutting on the party bus. For me, I was gonna say nutting on the party bus.
All right, no, that was mine, bro. All right, so when Travis,
Hey, cut that shit.
Come with that.
Yeah, so when Trav really pulled out with the fucking I nutted on the party bus and looked the fucking camera in the eye, I lost it. I was like, this fool has lost his shit.
Hey, if I give Travis one credit that he does like super well, no one breaks the fourth wall, or third wall, fourth wall, whatever the fucking wall, the fourth wall. Like when he did that, it's like I watch a lot of battle rap, and that's like a thing where like you say a hard bar and you stare at the camera.
Yeah.
And I never thought of doing it. And I've been watching battle rap my whole life. And then when Travis said like, and I busted on him. I busted in my pants in a party bus.
Straight
just
face?
like that, bro, straight face, bro. But here's the thing,
He's a bad man, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, that was a clip though. Like,
Dude, that was a
if we look
clip,
back,
bro.
if we look back on like the
the
clip that
greatest
got us there originally, bro. I had like my aunts and my cousins being like, "Is that the same kid I met?" Blah blah blah. And I'm like, "Yeah, he was a party bus baby." Bro, we had so many.
And the one that I have for Zoe that literally was like, that's a fucking clip, is when he said, Instagram ruined the fucking average chick.
It's completely factual.
He said
Completely
she's a fucking
factual.
starfish in the fucking bed. I was I couldn't.
You know, maybe it's you know what?
No,
it
not
doesn't
at all.
feel
That's
wild to me too, because we have a
That's
thing
some normal
called
shit.
Dunzo bullshit. We have this thing called Dunzo bullshit. So like that's just Zoe. Like to me, like when he says these things, it's almost just like it just flies past my mind, and I'm just like, well, let me just white out that portion,
So that didn't
and we'll
happen.
take back off right there. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's just so I don't know, but
I'm
he
gonna
says wild
disregard
shit
that.
all
To
the
get
time.
the confidence to really like let yourself go, and what we're saying, like let yourself be yourself on camera. It's a different thing.
When I said I nut on a party bus, I mean that was at that point full go.
Yeah.
Hey, you think you're scared to say anything after that? No,
pretty much
bro.
not.
Honestly, that's when I knew that you were like full
Yeah,
in.
after
Like
I
you
said
didn't give a
that,
fuck.
there was no fucks given at that
Hey,
point.
how free did you feel after that?
Oh, I felt great.
Yeah.
I felt
I felt like
great.
once he said that,
Hey, you've been probably wanting to say that. Don't lie.
He's lying so much right now.
No.
This nigga was shook like a baby rattle. I was like, "Hey, Trav, you want to put this on?" He's like, "Yeah, man, it's just my job."
Did it sound good though?
Have you guys ever deleted anything that you
I
guys
made Josh
course.
delete shit this morning.
Yeah.
Hey, does Josh ever say like, "Yo, guys, like
that was too much?
it's too much"?
No, definitely
No.
not.
Nah.
Definitely.
He says he actually told
He wants us to
More.
wild out more. He would
Josh-
rather probably have us cut stuff more than us not say stuff. You know.
Josh told me, and I quote today, "We
Yeah.
ain't cutting shit off just because it pisses your mom off." Because I told a
Yeah.
family story that I
Hell
was not
yeah.
supposed to tell, but this was like you know what I mean? It's like a real family story. I was like, I can't say that. He's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you gave me these notes earlier,
Sometimes
so
that's
I'm gonna
where the
let you
goals.
go." And he's like, "But for the record, we're just not cutting shit because your mom doesn't like it." And I was like,
Yeah,
"Well,
nah.
nigga, I need to live somewhere."
And you posted that on your actual Instagram, bro. Like,
Am I supposed to go home after I left all my family fucking
my
tears?
exact words, he said, "Hey, you can't. We're not deleting stuff for your mom." I
You're
said, "Well, I need
hilarious.
somewhere to live, or I'm living in your
Hey,
guest."
so I see you got an extra room here. You taking me in?
Hey, Josh, is that not literally what I told you? I was gonna have to live in your guest room.
Hey, so I've been living at Josh's house, bro.
JP25 Media really took off after me and Josh became roommates. So
Why do you think we've been at it for so consistently these past couple
it's
days?
just like I wake up, I turn over, the eggs are there. There's him and everybody else. I feel like an honorary Palet at this point.
It's great. I don't even know. I haven't even talked to my mom since then.
I love you, mom.
Yeah, no. Yeah, good thing we didn't.
but Travis Instagram literally went from a normal guy to I nutted on a fucking party bus.
Hell yeah.
Bro, all right, hold on.
Overnight, because I had to get
overnight.
I had to
Bro,
get bigger.
bro.
I had to post stuff. I don't post.
You had to come up with a bang. You know
So
what I
they're
mean?
like, "Hey, Travis, you gotta post," and
Yeah,
I was the
yeah.
one to post.
Okay, let's go.
And that's when I knew you were all
Full
in.
send.
I was
No,
like,
but
fuck,
the best
this guy's
part-
going crazy.
The best part about it is we were sitting there. It was me, Trav, shouts to Madam Secretary, and we were sitting there at the table. And I was like, "Oh no, it was me and Josh and her." And I was just like, "Bro, we need like another outlet. The Young and the Wash doesn't have that many like followers yet, like the page. I'm
Yeah.
like JP25 Media is doing their thing, but like if the
gotta
co-hosts
bring-
can't get it popping themselves." And I looked at her and I was like, "Damn, like what should we do?" And she was like, "I mean, we could get Trav to like, kind of scrap his whole social media and just see what he does. Like he doesn't post anyway." And then
Hey, we needed someone to take
we
the
have
hit.
we have like I have like videos of me going through Trav's Instagram on a desktop computer and being like, "Why is this here? Why is that posted? You don't even look like this
I
anymore."
like this picture. My mom took it.
And then he goes, "Why do you want me to delete it?" I said, "For the show." And I was waiting for the argument. He goes, "All right, okay." And I was like,
Fuck.
But it's funny, you're talking like when you knew he was sold in, I was like, once I get him to care, because Travis hates social media, he hates all perceptions. When I got him to be like,
so
all right, bro,
on Instagram
throw
forever.
yourself out there. Bro, this man can post a story. He's better than me now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Barely.
Like, being better than me is not saying much.
But the thing is, he's been like this, you know? It's more,
I've never been like that.
No, I'm talking about you've been wilding. Your personality has been
it's
wilding for so long,
Yeah.
and that's why they have you on the show. You know,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
because your boys know who you are.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, they
and
just
so
wanna
that's
get it
why
out
you're
of
on
you.
the show, and they
Yeah.
want to get you out of it. And then
so.
that I'm telling you, when you hit that moment, I was like, okay, we got him. You know, like he's there and he's going all in.
That's funny.
But like, I want to know, how well do you guys know each other? You think you like a questionnaire? I want to know.
I probably think I only know my little brother a little bit better than I know Trav.
Okay.
Only,
All right.
I would say I know him better than anyone I've never lived with.
All right. So, what's his favorite movie?
He doesn't like movies.
All right.
He's good. He's good. I don't watch
Artist. What's his favorite artist?
Right now, King Von.
Facts.
Does he have a favorite song?
Favorite song?
Ooh.
Took him to the O.
That's a good one. That started off of there. Yeah, that's a
All
good
right.
one.
All right.
That's
I like Armed and Dangerous a little more, but
Okay, valid.
I thought you could have knew that one was
All
alright.
right. So, when did he lose his virginity first?
Oh shit,
The first time?
he was there.
I was there.
You lost it twice.
He did the whole time.
You lose your virginity twice.
Hey,
He said the first time. Wow.
Hey, Eric, you want to hear something fucked up? This
You're
is
a new
fun-
virgin?
This is a funny story.
I'm gonna sit back
This
on
is
this.
fun. I walked. This is so funny because this is gonna get you in trouble, Loki.
Go ahead.
I walked in on Trav when he was trying to lose virginity the first time.
His first time? What do you mean?
What is his first time, bro?
No,
Where's the
trying
second?
to-
Is there a
no,
third?
Listen.
Is there a third time?
Come on, think.
Okay.
No, him trying to lose it the first time, like him attempting.
Thank you.
Him attempting. I said that. Y'all just
So did it go in though?
No, but this is how wild it is.
Keep going.
Like, this is so wild. I walked in so I could peep game, so I could like not him peep game, like the room situation, like what's in there. Well, the chick who ended up in the room with Travis later, anyway, I was like, damn, we're these type of niggas. Like, if I'm not gonna fuck, my nigga's gonna fuck. That's the type of weirdo shit. Like, yeah, it's.
I teed it up for him.
Teed
Hey,
off,
bro, it's a
very teed
teamwork.
off. But yeah, like so 16.
Yeah, about 16.
Nice.
He's gonna get every question.
Well,
about
the
me
first
wrong.
attempt was 14.
Yeah, sure, but we don't.
Yeah.
Attempted just means you got caught working on your form. You know what I mean?
You got a little.
One of my favorite quotes from you is like, I've been getting head since I was 12.
I've been getting head since I was 12. No bullshit. I've been outside for a long time. I always tell niggas this, bro.
I got head at East Lake Middle. Went back to Montevideo and told everybody about it.
We're gonna go straight
At the Montevideo dances.
You know what? You know what's funny?
Hey, out in the playground?
It's
I
funny.
didn't say
I lived
shit.
across the street. I was too nervous to go to those.
Oh.
I didn't even go to our freshman luau because I was too scared to dance in front of people, and then I ended up being a good dancer.
Bro, all of a sudden I see fool
the fuck?
breaking girls at the fucking homecoming like, yeet.
Shit.
So can you answer those questions about Zoe?
He's gonna get-
What's his?
No, I get everything wrong.
I know you
What's his
can.
favorite artist?
You only focus on one
I
thing.
want to hear you
No,
do it.
I could-
want
I
to know,
could
but I
not.
want to hear you do it.
Well, you're
I wanna
gonna
hear
I'll
Yes.
try.
What's his favorite artist?
It's definitely someone I don't know.
JoJo.
That's
He's
that's
up
true.
there.
That's his
How did
you
his
get that?
crush.
Where did you get that
That's
from?
his crush.
That's
It's my job. It's my job to do this.
The point of the show, and I have
artist,
said
I don't
this.
even.
Is that-
dude?
Let's hear Travis' answer.
Dude, I don't even know enough artists.
Just
to
get-
answer.
you say an artist and see if it's
not
one of my
Not
favorites.
action. Who's the dude who sings the college dude? You used to love that guy.
When I was 14.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's I don't know music, bro. I'm terrible with music. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next. I want you guys to give him the same line.
You don't know his favorite song? Nothing.
Hell no.
We literally just did a top.
He
10.
listens to so
We're
much
gonna
music.
go to the main
How-
question. When did Zoe lose his virginity?
Oh, he won't get this.
Yeah,
I
I wouldn't know that
I lied to all my friends.
Yeah,
when it
dude.
happened.
Why?
You gonna say facts or no?
What
You
about, when's the second time you lost it?
I'm gonna go just
He knows
because
the
I'm gonna
second
guess
time I
a
lost
number
it.
because I know Zoe's like that type of guy. I'm gonna go lost, like really hit. Like I'm gonna go 15 or 16.
What grade is that? What grade
That's
is
like
that?
that's like
Sophomore year.
freshman sophomore year.
I lost it my sophomore year. The young lady who I fucked asked me never to speak of it, so I didn't
I'm
say
not saying
anything.
shit.
Yeah, and then
I
all
was
my
sorry.
boys found out who
This is-
I smashed later my senior year, and they all thought I lost it then. But I've been smashing some chick for like 2 or 3 years.
12.
But she just told me to I kept it to myself. You know what I mean?
Okay,
And
it's a real
guy,
G.
bro.
You know
What
what
a
I mean?
good guy.
Like,
Don't
yeah,
kiss and tell.
The way I
Yeah.
describe it is that me and Zoe, like, if you wanted to do the cliche thing of like, oh, your favorite artist or favorite basketball player,
Yeah.
yada yada yada, stuff like that. That's not the juice. You know, that's not where the meat of the relationship is. You know, pause. But you know,
So where's the real meat then, bro? Where's the real meat? I need to know this.
Wow.
so
Shit.
like we know know each other when it comes to like the
Pause.
There you go.
Pause. I mean, that's not.
It's not a lot.
A lot of AAU basketball trips.
But like, it's like we know each other's tendencies and the way we do things and the way we act when you give a certain person the situation. We know the person and what they do and what they like and how they operate. It's like, you know, that's where the relationship is the best. That's where the meat is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Meat. Okay.
Travis is like an overall view guy for the most part because he does get like very scatterbrained. So he's looking at like I'm more of like a nitpicky. Like Travis wants to like Travis' concern isn't all the things that build you up to who you are. He wants to see the finished product and then he moves off that. I'm more of the I want to understand how all these little things got you to who you are, and then I determine how to move off you from there.
That's just your personality.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'd be like, it's funny because much shit as I get for talking so much, I'll be looking at niggas and I'll be like, they talk for 2 minutes. I'm like, I know everything about you. I can nitpick everything, little thing about you. I'm looking at your body language. But I've been the one talking the whole time.
Yeah, but you're still analyzing that shit
because I'm a fucking psychopath.
Hey, but no, I feel
and that's why you know all this little shit.
The facial expressions
Travis
and everything,
is not
bro.
like that. It's not his personality. You know, it doesn't mean that he doesn't know you and everything about you.
Sociology was my degree, baby. I'm watching.
You're good, bro.
I'm watching.
Observer.
I am.
Society, baby.
I love it. Love it.
Yeah, but yeah.
So if I'm in a contest to eat Taco Bell tacos, how would be the best way to eat these tacos?
Hold on, can I start with this one?
Go ahead.
First of all, you don't order the fucking soft shell ones, like this psychopath Joshua Henry Palet over here.
That's fucking disgusting.
Phone number.
Soft tacos. I like them. I like the soft ones.
So you choose the soft tacos over the crunchies.
When I
Are you
get the
a crunchy
taco
taco
box,
guy?
when I
I
get
don't
my
like
box,
Taco Bell at all.
Mexican, bro.
I don't want.
Come on,
you had to
Taco
pick.
Bell?
You have to pick.
Chalupa.
I don't
You,
like
oh, first of all,
whatever.
time out.
Go ahead.
I've seen you be late to one of my haircuts, so you can go eat
That's a
and
fact.
go through the Taco Bell drive-through.
And
Don't
I ate a
front.
Crunchwrap Supreme because it's my only fucking option. You know, dude, I have no time.
I don't know. I'm not arguing that.
MJ's right next door. You got one star.
Hey, bro, I'm the cashier at Bonds, nigga. I got receipts.
This guy's too good at this shit. That's why
I hate it.
I literally
Be
did not
careful.
want to roast
Tread
Zoe
lightly,
at
tread
all this
lightly,
entire
bro.
podcast because this guy would
I remember
come
at
back
Sebi's.
so
I remember
quick
at
on me.
Sebi's music video. This guy was thrashing. Was it Oscar?
That's my young boy, though. That's my young boy. I got nothing but love.
Because bad.
Dude,
Oscar started
it's
that,
Oscar,
though.
right?
Yeah,
It is Oscar,
he's
right?
the instigator.
Dude, but he was killing, and
Killing
Oscar
him.
was coming to me like, "Hey,
Red,
Trav,
huh?
Trav, dude, he's killing me, dude. What do I do? You know him, bro. Like, what do I do? I'm like, dog, you're just, dude. This
Just
is what he
take it,
does.
bro. Just take
This is
it.
what he does. Just stay away.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
stay away. This is when he's hot. Don't get close.
Yeah, that's what I literally like. I
He
came
was
in
not trying
thinking
to
like
avoid-
I'm gonna
trying
try
to
to
avoid-
roast
No,
No, he
Zoe.
tried to go after him. I'm like, dog, I can't. I'm like laughing at him. I'm like,
This guy's got you.
I got a lot of respect for him, though. I had
Oh, of
multiple
course,
people tell me
sure.
that.
and he had the same respect because
of course.
even
Yeah.
when people were hyping him up, when I was like, "Dude, you fucking got Zoe," he was like, "Dog, he got me all day." That was my one.
I got my
fucking
one.
roast, yeah.
No, he's killing
And Zoe
him
took
all
it,
day
and
that
he,
day. All
that's
day.
like a real one. He took it and
All
laughed
day.
That's
at
my
it, and you can laugh at yourself.
That's my young
awesome.
boy. Nothing
Yeah,
but
that was
love for
great.
him, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out Young Lokes.
Yeah.
All right, so
Little foo.
we're getting
Little
to my
foo.
favorite part of the podcast. It's
Okay.
called the lightning round, and this is it's a series of questions that I don't know, he doesn't know, you don't know, only Marcos knows. So it always could be anything. All right, so
I'm with it.
I'm
right.
so terrified. This man has done so
oh
much.
God, this is a good one.
No,
Jeez.
hey, you know what made me scared? That he was writing shit
Bro,
while we were talking right now. I'm
that's
like,
why I love it, bro. Because he's
When I saw the
Marcos
sheet, it was
is
only
a
at
mess.
5.
and he was going when he came in. When we came in, he was like, "All right, he started."
bro,
3 shots later.
Our
Whoa.
biggest fears is like him and Josh become friends, and then like quick hitters in the lightning round become wild. Like that's what we don't need.
All right, fuck it, let's do that
Let's
shit.
do this.
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. All right, question number 1.
All right.
If a girl tells you "I love you" during sex, what do you do?
Say it back.
Hit harder.
Lie to me during sex.
I like
That's perfectly
that.
fine.
I fucking love
Hit
that.
harder.
That was the best answer I've fucking heard.
All right, question number 2. What's the strangest thing in your refrigerator?
Ooh, Calabrian peppers. I just got those imported from Italy. Spent a little hefty little fine on those.
Why?
I make a lot of pastas. I infuse olive oil.
Strangest
I'm a
thing out of
I'm a
fridge.
multicultural dude. Like I infuse olive oils. I use that juice and shit.
There's
you know,
probably
that type of
there's
stuff.
probably just some wine that no one's been drinking. It's been sitting there, but it's just some wine my mom has or something. I don't know.
What's your favorite toy growing up?
Beyblades.
Beyblades.
Ooh,
Those
you
are-
had the
those are
little
tough.
disc and you fucking rip on
They're
it.
still,
see,
hey, you know
hey,
they're
I
still
got you.
hitting, bro.
Hey, I
I
got
talked to
you.
a girl's son about them.
They're still
Yeah.
hitting it. Yeah.
Yeah?
People still love those shit.
Make your block like a Beyblade. Hey. But I'm going OG right here. OG Thomas the Trank Engine G.
Ooh, choo choo.
Choo choo, baby. Let's go.
All right, question number 4. What is the song that best describes the last 5 years?
The last 5 years.
This is the way I live, Baby Boy the Prince.
Yes,
Because no matter what it is, this is just the way I live.
Yeah.
Wow.
That can go for any year. Huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's a good-
Great.
that's a
And
great
I'm
answer.
terrible
Travis?
with music, dude. Why do you guys do this to me?
All right,
Hey, I listened to 3 songs, bro. That's it.
Those
So-
too quick, bro.
Trav
You
only
can't
listens
get
to
this
murder
Dude,
music. That's the
songs
issue.
you want to shoot some shit after. You want to fucking jump some people after and some shit, bro. Like, swear to God.
Travis has no Usher on his whole iPod. Like he's never heard Usher songs in his whole life. He heard and he just he's like,
But Trav's like the nicest guy, but he listens to the fucking most ratchet
and
shit
I'm the
ever.
opposite. I come off mean
Love
and I'm
it,
singing
dude.
Brandy at home. Like niggas look at me
Love
like I'm
it.
crazy.
Hey, talk about your JoJo obsession.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is funny. The whole point of the podcast, I swear to God, and I told Josh this all the time, I want to ask JoJo out on a date. That's not the goal. The goal is when she inevitably tells me no, she knows exactly who the fuck she told no.
Yeah,
like,
that's fine.
Like
Yeah.
I want her to be like,
That's the goal. Yeah.
dude, that Zoe guy who Bleacher Report keeps giving money to do nothing, he's in my DM for no fucking reason.
long
That's
as she
all I
knows.
want.
As
That's
long
all
as
I
she
want.
knows.
And you're
as long
right
as-
off of that. JoJo fucking denied me.
You know how many dudes are famous from getting turned down, denied? Chris Humphries. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It was,
That was only 2 days, right?
30, like I give him like almost 2
17
months.
days.
No, I think it was like
Something like
57 days. I think it was a little bit
Oh,
longer, to
something
be
like
honest
that.
with you. I could be wrong though. I don't really
See
know.
one, send one? I couldn't help it.
what would be the perfect crime
For me?
for anybody?
let's
for
go
you?
try first. Let's go
I'm
try
trying to rob some shit.
All right, but
I'm trying to-
what do you think you could get away with is the main question.
Murder?
Murder? How would you do it?
Whoa, careful. You don't want to talk on that. That's premeditated. What the hell? What are you trying to incriminate yourself?
What? I mean,
This is keep on too much, bro. This keep on too much.
The perfect crime, because it happens every day, fucking pyramid schemes.
Oh,
niggas
yeah.
making money off other
Okay.
niggas making money.
Nah.
That's the
It was
perfect
during
crime.
pandemic.
Yeah,
That little fucking like, put
Sell
in
somebody
500
the
to get
dream.
this and that and this.
Yeah,
Selling
somebody
the dream is the perfect crime.
Selling the dream and easy money. Selling easy money to people because everybody wants easy money. So if you
course.
could sell that to them and think that they're gonna make easy money, that's
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I
Give
agree
me your
with that.
money.
I like that. I like that.
All right,
Am I wild for saying murder?
it was just a little out there, bro.
No, you said the perfect crime.
Oh, the perfect. I thought you said
And
like
then
what
you
crime
gave me a
you
look.
not
Hey,
listen
you
to.
gave me a
I
look
thought
like
you meant
text
like what
messages,
crime you
remember
can get away with.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Huh?
That's
That's what I thought.
No, it said, what
time
would be
out.
the perfect
Hey,
crime?
time out.
Yeah, that's
Can
perfect
we
crime.
acknowledge this? This is beautiful because me and you, we lead a little bit more, and we thought one thing, and these are like,
Oh,
and they thought the whole opposite.
That's
thing.
literally why I've been picking Travis'
that's
brain.
right
Like,
here. Yeah,
I'm like, Travis, how did you get to this point? Because I'm like, I need to learn what
But bro,
you have
that's
got
like
this
putting him
far.
on the like.
But hold on, I feel like the whole time I've been in here, it's like the Spider-Man meme. Like I'm pointing at you, Eric's pointing at him, like Josh is pointing at each other. Like I feel like we just like switch. I'm like, oh my god, this is so weird.
All right. Question number 6. Do you save or spend?
Spin. I want to save. I'm just
Yeah,
broke.
I was good at saving in the beginning, and then I met Pacers.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
I'm gonna say it. I'm not saying. How do you better shut the fuck
I
up?
didn't want to say it.
I drove down Midway
Bro,
Drive.
you trying to get me killed?
Yeah, I was like, I'm not saying it. I'm not
It's all
saying
good.
it.
JP25 Media got some shit coming. It's about to be a pandemic next year too. Niggas are gonna be outside.
Yeah, I went to Midway Drive and never came back.
Yeah. Oh, that was. I'm glad you said it, bro. Because I was just like, I was sitting here like,
Hey, the things
hey,
Travis
you
is
got
truthful.
changed for 400, and I was like, what the fuck?
How do you have four?
He said in 20s or one. I'll take one. I was like,
Hey yo, I can only pull 300 out, bro. You got
Yeah.
200?
Hey,
Can I get a loan?
Hey, Travis was
Get
the
a loan
first.
quick.
Travis was
I'll
the
get you
first
back, I
nigga
promise.
I've ever seen go to the strip club ATM, pull money out, and then look at one of our niggas and be like, "I'm gonna Venmo you cash because I can't pull no more money out, but I got
They
you.
got
I'm
on their-
sending the
they-
money
they got
right
on-
now."
I need this.
Motherfucker got a limit, bro.
Hey, bro, the way my
Hey,
bank
you know what's
account
crazy?
works.
He ain't broke.
You know
He
what's
just not
crazy?
smoking.
You know what's crazy? I used to do. I used to pull money out. Exactly, like I'd go to the ATM at like 11:30 at night, the night before that we go to the strip club because I pull out the
'cause you know
max.
that the
Okay,
24
listen,
hour-
so I could do it 3 times, cause so I could do it the day of, and technically after 12 when it's the next.
Business system.
He's not not telling a lie.
It goes back to being smart, Trav, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you,
bro.
if Travis had this much thought process and foresight for the young and the watch, we'd have an Emmy right now.
Yeah.
Bro, why don't you apply the same mindset to this?
Time out. This, I know we're doing lightning.
No,
this
go
man,
ahead.
this man
It's
had the
not for it.
audacity to tell us, I need reminders. I can't remember things. But has the peace of mind to have the triple pickup off the ATM. But like, I'll be like, hey,
300
Travis,
each time, baby.
Hey, he never forgets that, bro.
No, never forgets that.
That shit down to a T.
Hey.
Muscle memory.
Everybody has
I
their
just
own
work here.
genius, bro. Everybody has their own genius, and that's
Hey,
just
that's true.
Travis.
Hey, I'm never gonna take that away. Hey, that's
You
true.
know?
That's true.
Hey, I can.
It's a good times.
All right, question number 7. What is your favorite toe on a female?
The second toe, because I want to see if it's bigger than the big toe or not. It's not like I'm gonna suck it or anything like that, but I just want to see if it's bigger. Because I was thinking it's weird
Does
when
that
people.
define a girl or what?
No, but he said it's the favorite. It's probably the only one I'm looking at. I'm not saying it's my
So
favorite,
fucking
but
concerned.
it's the only one I'm
Gotta
looking
make it or break
You
it
gotta
for
make
you?
it-
Oh, wait, time out. Here's the thing. Obviously, toes in general, if the toes are nasty, they're nasty. We don't want to fuck with that. But when you say toe, like you have to find a favorite, then
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about the only one I'm paying attention to,
Yeah.
which would be because if her second toe is
Yeah.
super long,
Yeah,
it
that's
doesn't.
a
It's not
thing.
make or break, but it's like you look
That's
at
a
that.
thing, yeah.
So it's not.
Okay.
It's the only one I'm looking at. It's not that I care.
I like that. I like
From,
that.
European descent and all that, right? Like the second-
Bro, I don't know.
That's
I
wild.
think one of my second toes is bigger and the
That's
other one's not,
development.
so I don't fucking know.
That's development. Yeah, that's.
They said that's
I like the
about
pinky
Andrew
toe, you know why?
I was gonna say
it's
the
a little
pinky
guy.
toe. I
It's
was
a
gonna
little
say the
guy.
pinky
That would
toe.
probably be my
Little guy.
second if I chose.
I'm not sucking no toes though.
I'll suck a toe.
I eat some ass, but I ain't sucking no
I'm
toe.
fucking.
If your legs are in the air, I'll suck a toe. If the toe's in the vicinity,
It matters how
Fresh
drunk
out
I
the
am.
shower policy though.
Yeah.
I have a fresh out the shower
Hey,
policy.
lavender fuck.
No,
I gotta
fuck
get into
you.
that. Never mind.
Yeah, fuck you.
Travis eats all day cubicle.
He says
ass.
midday office ass. Ever since I worked in
Like
the
midday, hard day, like sweaty,
Like,
moisty.
You know what type of ass Travis eats? He eats, hello, welcome to Best Buy. How may I help you? That's the type of ass Travis eats.
What type of ass is that?
All day cubicle ass. That's the
No, I'm
the
not all
helpline.
day. I have a fresh out the shower policy.
That's a lot.
All right, so
This
what-
nigga don't shower after the fucking
I'm not
workouts.
fucking. I do the same respect.
You've never fucked after a workout?
No, not dirty. I don't do that. I don't do that. Hell no.
Respectfully,
Are you believing him respectfully?
Wow.
I do. I really do.
Wow, I'm about to say-
I'll give you the benefit of the
say-
doubt. I'll give you the
truly
benefit
do.
of the
I'm about to
doubt.
say-
To be
better
honest,
question.
I
Have you
truly-
never tried to ask for some head after?
No, that's even more disrespectful because her nose is by my balls and my gooch.
Yeah.
Nigga,
I
been asking.
agree.
I've definitely got some
And
head.
you?
I've definitely got some
I
head
know-
after
I
picking
know
up
you
basketball.
have.
I've definitely got. Never mind. I was going to tell a
Sweaty.
story about something.
You learn some shit.
Next question, next
You
question,
learn
next
some
question.
shit about people.
Next question.
Damn.
All right, if where's that? Where we at? All right, if you could possess the abilities of your dog for one day, what would you do?
My dog?
Not a dog guy. I don't have pets.
Yeah, he can't do dogs.
Why?
Why am I a
Allergic.
dog? I'm
He's
allergic.
allergic.
You don't have pets.
If I could take anything from my two dogs, I have corgis.
Oh, no.
So,
His dogs are awesome, by the way.
Yeah, Evan and Sunny. What would I take? Maybe Evan's bounce. My dog Evan, he's a champion. He's low key. He's nice, but like this guy has some. Like he's old now. He's like 10. He's like 10, almost going on 11. But that man's got some serious bounce. Like he would jump up on my mom's bed, and that shit's high. And he was a little guy. Corgis
Yeah.
are low, little
Yeah,
hot,
yeah, they're
little hot
legs.
dogs.
He ain't got
are
no
low.
he ain't got no kneecaps.
No,
Did Marcos come up with this question or what?
Research and development, brother. I just show up.
I mean, I'm not mad. Travis will talk about his dogs anymore when he can, so I'm not even mad at it.
Hell,
I love his dogs.
Hey, I'll put it out right
He's
now. I got
great
the
dogs.
cutest dogs on earth. If you want to have a contest, we could do it. I'm a win. I'll let you know
On
right
my
now.
dog, I don't know, bro.
I promise. I promise.
Oh, I
Your
know.
dog's a young boy though. He just got here. He might get ugly soon.
Ooh,
We
no,
don't
you
know
don't.
how
I
it's
see
gonna
the trajectory, bro.
Evan's-
I see the
Evan's-
trajectory, bro. My dog's winging.
Hold your man
Evan's
down.
a
Hold your dog
certified
down.
champion.
He's 4
Evan's,
months, bro.
Evan's a certified champion.
Evan's also old now though.
Yeah, he
I
is.
don't know,
Yeah,
bro.
he
My-
is.
my
But
boy-
Sonny's cute. And Sonny's little. And
Hey,
Sonny's
my
a
boy's
little one.
young. Your boy's washed.
Well, I got Sonny on the hand. I don't.
Yeah,
your boy's
he got a
washed.
backup. He got a backup. Don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you got another one? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got
shit.
it.
I'll come back to you. That.
Yeah.
He's like research and development.
Research and
Did not tell
development.
us there was 2 dogs there.
I'll talk to you after.
No Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Travis is out here blocking blessings, bro. Blocking blessings. You're a
Marcus was
hater.
all happy. He's like,
I might get cut your mics off.
He legit cut his mic off.
That's hilarious.
All right, hit him with the next one.
all right. What is the sexiest and least sexiest name for a girl?
Least sexiest. What is it? Shalissa. You see that video? It's like you look like Beyonce. Like anyone ever tell you
How
like
is he
Beyonce?
so quick at this?
No,
Dude, he's so good.
You ever see that video? They're like,
so good.
oh, you look like Beyonce. No one's ever told me. They tell me I look like Shalisha. Who's Shalisha? Me, bitch. She said this shit had me fucking dying, bro.
I need one of those like German names. One of like Bertha.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Hey, let me throw one out there. I love.
That's a good one, Trav. I like that,
No. All right, off the
Gretchen Wieners.
Hey, I've actually seen a fire Gretchen. You know,
I've seen a fire
for
Gretchen.
freckles.
Okay, my bad. My bad.
No, hold on.
But Bertha, I don't know
No,
about.
actually, I changed my answer. Even though it is, God rest her soul, I love her. It's my great grandmother's name. But
you're-
no,
you do this to yourself about your family. I see
No,
this
this
now.
one's fine. This one's fine because no. Listen.
What about the other ones?
Because
Grandma's name.
this is one. No, this is one of those names. Like I heard it in Spanish for so long, I didn't realize it was the same name in English. Like Julian and Julian being this. Her name is Bernice. And that in English sounds horrible.
Yeah,
but
Bernice
in Spanish
sounds
it's
good.
cool. It's alright. But in English, I was like, bro.
Sexy though, I'm not gonna lie because it's gonna sound weird, and I think it's just because I've been like I've listened to the song so much and watched the movie Drumline so much. But the name Monique, something about the name Monique. Yeah, exactly. Monique.
I need to hear the
Drumline,
backstory
that's
on this.
PD. No, PD Pablo. PD Pablo's in Drumline.
Okay.
Christine.
Cannon.
This is great.
Yeah, I don't think I have a sexy name. Like I've never.
Come on, you fell in love with the strip club?
Trixie, you're my fave, girl.
All right, then. Well,
Oh no, I got one. Like maybe. It's gonna be a shot at somebody. Like anything with like an Anita at the end. I fuck with like El Anita. Ooh, talk to me dirty. Sucio boys in the
you
building.
if there's a race that you like, what's your like go-to?
Probably like a mix of like Latino and black. Like if I can
Yeah.
like
I always knew my wife
the
could speak Spanish.
The finest one I ever had. Her mom was Venezuelan. Her dad was black and Colombian.
What was her name? I was trying to catch him slipping.
Yeah, I always knew my wife's gonna speak Spanish, but I do have I'm known for having a thing for white women. But there's just so many of them,
Yeah.
and when they're bred right, damn. You know what I'm saying? Good lord.
We at the Young and the Wash do not support saying that women are bred like horses. Next
Sorry
question,
for my
please.
wording.
Watch your vocabulary.
We're going next question.
Calm down, Myers Leonard.
Come on, that was not that bad.
All right. Well, in the next 40 years, what do you think is the most nostalgic like memory?
What are people gonna be most nostalgic for in 40 years?
Like what? Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how to say
What do you
that.
say?
All right, I have a question.
What does that
Is
mean?
nostalgia good or bad?
Like what brings you back to a good moment?
Okay, I was gonna say
I
because
think
if
it's
it's
all
good or bad,
perspective.
like that depends. Because like some people can say 9/11 is nostalgic. You know what I mean?
How?
Yeah.
How?
Because it takes you to a point. That's what I'm asking. If
It
it,
brings you back.
How, Zo?
No, it brings you back.
How,
All right,
Zo?
well, yeah, for a good moment, what's a nostalgic that like brings you back to a good time and something that you would love?
March 2020.
nah, I don't even think that. I think the summer that's not this summer because some people like I'm gonna call this hindsight. Next year.
This next summer, it's gonna hit.
Because I
like that. I like that.
Even
answer.
like this year, I had to tell people like, "Hey, y'all need a warning. We're gonna be outside. Stop being handsy. Stop being nasty.
Yeah.
Because next year, shit about
That's
to hit,
funny,
and I'm
yeah.
gonna be mad because we're gonna be 28,
That's in-
29. It's gonna be the last summer I'm outside. I already made the commitment.
Alright,
Next
bro.
year is the
That's a
last
good
summer I'm
question.
outside.
30s are like gonna be the new
That's
Bro,
20s.
I'm
That's
trying to
right.
have a kid and a wife who hates Travis by then. That's the goal. Like,
You gonna love me. But
Now with social
Nino.
media going around, bro,
Yeah,
they're gonna know
yeah.
everything about you. Once
Good thing- hey, you
once
need
that
to
shit
send me more
airs, they're gonna know
pictures.
everything about you.
facts,
Hey, you gotta go through your Facebook, bro, because I found
Facts.
some stuff, bro.
But that's a good question. For me, it's music. Music always brings
Yeah,
me.
that's a
good
like,
answer.
even though
I
I,
like
don't
that.
listen to a lot of music, songs definitely like make me
Yeah,
go
bring
back
you
in
back to a
time.
time.
And
Yeah,
so
for
like,
sure.
like for instance, like the whole like Kendrick Lamar Drake song. Drake song. I can picture almost
yeah.
every single
High school
night
parties,
I've
yeah.
had to that song. Like you know,
Poetic
like it's one.
Justice?
No, the like
Fucking
pull
Problem?
up, drank,
Pull Up,
headshot,
Drank.
Drake.
oh,
like-
I thought you said
like-
Kendrick and Drake.
Oh, sorry,
no,
no, like-
Drake. Oh, Drake.
Yeah,
I thought you said
no,
Drake.
No,
That's
no,
why-
but like,
that's
so
why-
for me,
that's
it's
why-
like
My
songs.
bad.
Like for me, it's whenever I hear songs and I'm in the moment. Like it's just like, for instance, I did the episode on The Young and the Wash, and
Yeah.
like for me, Paradise by Coldplay is a huge song for my mental. and for my friendship with my friends. And like every single time I hear that song, it takes me back to like being in my homie's black Jetta and just being like so like naive about life and just being such in a certain type of vibe. And I'm just like, you know, like that's just so much love, you know. And so I get that with music.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, what are one of the unwritten rules that you guys can't say on camera? Like, what questions that you're not going to ask each other?
Me and
What are you gonna ask me?
me and Travis are Eskimo brothers, but we've dealt in very similar corners of women, and there's
Can I
certain
stop you there?
conversations.
Can you give us a little bit of context for people that don't know what Eskimo brothers
Eskimo
are?
brothers are any man or Eskimo family, man or woman, you know, let's be progressive.
Yeah, of course.
That has dealt with the same partner in a sexual act that is intercourse, not anything.
Wow, I
in
love the
between.
way you put it, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta make it. It's
Bro.
professional.
Yeah,
I mean,
Definitely gotta get canceled. Definitely not gonna get canceled for that. No, you're good.
So I would think the rule is no names, which
Yeah,
was
no
actually
names.
a thing because Travis is he's scatterbrained. He's very like quick thinking about things. So sometimes we've had to like, I'll be like, Trav,
You can say
before
some
I
funny
ask
shit,
a
but
question,
don't actually say the names.
yeah, like, or for example, we said, it was actually funny. Like, if you could fuck somebody, blah blah blah. And I said, if you could fuck somebody from your past or like a teacher, who would it be? And the next thing I say is, I grab his mic. I said, do not say their name.
Yeah.
Because I already knew he was gonna say Miss B, and I was like, because
You'd be like, oh, my 7th grade teacher, you know, but you can't say the name.
but like, yeah, like I think
there's a lot of teachers I beat cheeks for.
Just
too.
no names, like
fuck.
no names. Just give a little bit of
Who
context.
was that one teacher?
Third, fifth, for sure.
English, math.
Our English
Seventh
teacher.
Science, 7th grade or 8th grade science, like maybe a few years back though.
No,
She had the
hey.
thumper.
Oh,
She
she's
had the
nice. Bro,
thumper.
I know, she's nice.
Yeah.
Damn it.
like that.
Sweetwater School District's about to pull our transcripts and be wild.
Hey, bro, we're gonna have to talk about this.
Oh, 9th grade English? Yeah, you're right. 9th grade English, 11th grade English.
11th grade English.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
All right, B, hit him with the next
Corazon.
question.
All right. Next question. What kind of secret society would you like to start?
Start? A secret
One that we
society?
only have to ask for trust.
Okay.
Wow.
This guy's
All
fucking
right.
quick with it,
Next
bro.
question. Next
Next question. Thank you. He answered.
Yeah,
it.
sheesh. Okay.
Simple.
Where is the strangest place you've taken a shit?
A dumpster in LA, 20 minutes.
How so?
20 minutes away from the Staples Center
That's too
and a
quick,
McDonald's.
This guy's too fucking quick.
What? No. So
What were you wearing?
a Mavericks jersey, jean shorts, high top Jordans,
You're
and socks.
fucking insane.
The strangest place I took a
This
shit was in my friend's backyard.
Nutcase.
What friend?
Actually, you know what? Eastlake Middle
No,
School
it
too.
wasn't his backyard.
It was his
Don't-
backyard.
Oh, does that count? No.
I took a shit.
Time out.
I took a shit.
Shitting yourself and taking a shit are two different things.
Shit came out my body.
No, you shit yourself. We're talking about taking a shit. Like, I copped the squad. You were walking him.
Shit came out my body. I count it as taking a shit.
It was like liquid though.
No, you took an L.
I took a shit. I took multiple L's. 100%.
All right. Anyways, what would be the worst buy one get free sale of all time?
Dick.
How? Can you elaborate on that, please?
I was gonna say Precious is nudes, but you win.
If you're at a gay bar and they're offering you buy one get one free for some dick, you go.
Unless you like that, and then it's no. That's only bad to you. Other niggas are lining up for that deal.
Again, for me, what's a buy one?
Hey, you're probably at the ATM waiting for it to be 12.
I'm gonna do it at 12. I'm gonna do it at 11:30, and I'm gonna do it at 12.
bitches.
Trav, you were talking about buy one get one free. Travis got a 4 get 8 free, nigga.
Hey, fool, you'll bet when you right after the trip.
If it's HK and some pussy,
Yeah, homie.
you right.
My boy's dedicated.
Come on, bro.
Bro, fucking Captain Crunch over here right
Come
now.
on, bro.
Oh, shit.
Shit, wow.
Oh,
Let me catch my breath.
oh,
on that.
that was funny. That was good.
Shit,
That
guys.
was-
Same
Quick
time
with
next
the
week.
answer, too.
Same time next week, guys. All right, cool.
How many more we got left? I
got
like
two more.
these. Oh, damn, I
It
like
wasn't
these.
wasn't supposed to take this long, but fucking.
Yeah, fuck
every,
it.
But no,
every-
this is
every-
this
every
is how it's
answer-
supposed to be.
supposed to be a lightning round.
Yeah, lightning.
It's
Every
funny,
answer was
it's
so
called the lightning
funny.
round, but it's the part that takes the longest because we never do it fast ever. Like,
It's
No, but that's how
supposed to
quick
keep
hitters
that
are for
toxic.
us. Like, yeah, like we talk about them. We can,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we talk about them, but it's like, all right, if it goes somewhere, we'll either put it somewhere later in the video,
Yeah.
or we'll just let it go, and then we'll just cut other questions out of quick
Yeah.
hitters. Like, our quick hitters have a goal, but if it exceeds 20 minutes, then it's just a topic now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you got to think on the fly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real shit.
Your talent. Your talent.
It looks like
bro.
you do this, right?
Yeah.
You do this.
I does this.
Alonzo, Young in the Wash. Nice to meet you.
Brian Landeros, Energy. Okay. Yeah. Take my card. My search and development. Yeah.
Fucking
I'll have my guy talk to your guy.
Yeah. We'll say that.
And then he'll send his guy to talk to your other guy.
Yeah. Go, Mingle. Cool. All right. Thank you. Cool. All right. So we're done here.
I was like, oh.
All right. Question second to last. What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
A mandatory amount of alcohol.
Oof, I like
On
that
Mondo.
American Ninja Warrior, if that's a sport.
There is. It's on NBC. Every 8 p.m. on. No,
Is it really a sport?
Is it considered a sport? If it's not considered a sport, I got another answer.
Yeah.
Like it's an obstacle course.
Let's go like a real sport.
You know, I wouldn't mind watching those big motherfuckers who throw the fucking shot put or something like that, or like discus. I wouldn't mind watching them get faded just to like chuck that shit and hit someone in the fucking stands.
I think they would break records, actually, to be honest.
Maybe
a little
bit more.
looser.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be lit to watch them do that.
I got one. It's not a sport, but they put it on ESPN.
Yeah.
The tag game. Like, have you seen these dudes are like in the
yeah.
when they're
That's
drunk,
some serious
when you're
injury.
drunk,
That's
you're gonna
some
get
serious
something
injury
real
right
nice,
there.
or someone's gonna get like
I like that
You see
answer.
the pull, you don't see it.
Oh, they're hitting-
Decapitated.
Oh, you're getting some top ESPN's not. Or what is
Yeah,
it?
for sure.
Bro, yeah, because like in my head I'm like skateboarding, but I'm like I don't want someone to die.
Yeah.
But like the next would be like when they play tag. That shit's I love watching that shit. That shit's
Oh,
great.
that's a good answer. I like that.
All right, so this next question, you guys, you got to dig very deep within you guys' self, all right?
All right.
And you got to really just, put out what moves you guys, why you do what you do.
Energy.
All right, so after this, I'm going to repeat this question. You guys will repeat it and fill in the blanks.
Okay.
My name is, and I get my energy from.
Why me first?
Come on, Trav.
Dunzo, you usually right on it, bro.
Exactly.
I was giving my.
You gotta lead, bro.
I was
I
trying to
thought
get
we're
my.
leaders, bro. I thought we're leaders.
I figured on the last question,
this is
I give my
actually
man the platform to shine. I was trying to do that on the way out, but I'll answer. My name is Alonzo, and I get my energy from knowing that I'm in a position to build something that can take care of my people and the people next to my people.
Damn.
That's where I get my energy from.
I hate it because my answer was very the same, but just with a word. My name is Travis, and I get my energy from wanting to be stable and be stable for my future family.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. The Young in the Wash, step into the energy. Before we head out, guys, do you guys want to say anything? Let them know where they can reach you guys, how they can get in contact with you guys.
Go ahead, Zoe.
You can catch us on anywhere you can and listen to podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Podmatic, YouTube, Tumblr, MySpace.
Tumblr.
Yeah, bro, we're global.
Formspring.
Yeah, Formspring.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. I am.
Coming soon.
Dunzo's like out here premium.
You can catch me. I am the Senior Vice President of Internal Affairs at JP25 Media.
Can I get a fact check?
Oh, better check my Twitter bio. Check my Twitter bio.
Facts.
I am the Husky Face Hustler, Fat Face Fabio, the T.O. who's known to tiptoe around you hoes like you got turf toe.
Facts.
The boy who's known as the Dusty Dynamo and has an appointment with EV to get his hair lined up in about 2 weeks. And with me as always,
Of course, it's your boy Trake. It's your favorite light skin in the building. Usually the man with the baddest eyebrows, all that good stuff. Catch us at the Young and the Wash. We're putting out some good material.
Javi, before? Anything you
Is
want to
EV
say?
Cuss the sickest fool we out here?
Really? Nah.
talk that shit.
Hey, say it with a
I'm
little
out
bit of
here.
confidence, bro.
And B?
Guys, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of the Energy Podcast, The Young in the Wash. Guys, if you haven't listened to episode 43, make sure you guys go listen to it. And other than that, guys, make sure
Slide
you
in
guys
my
tell,
DMs.
Make sure you guys tell
Wow,
everybody about the
sheesh.
podcast. Tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your tia, tell your ex-girlfriend. Shit, tell everybody, guys. Energy out.
Later, guys.